Hello everyone, how are we doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Hello. I've also just realized that I need to change my webcam settings a little bit. Hold on, ready? Hold on. Whoa. How are you all doing? I hope you're all having a good time. I hope you're having a good day. We have got some there it is. We've got some more Love Island the game today. I'm very excited to share it with you because I have edited all 3 parts and they've been uploaded of the last part of Love Island. It seems to be quite a good reception to it. I don't know if I'm going to keep streaming the series. I think there's a really good chance that I will though, because I really enjoy hanging out with you all and doing these sessions. But I hope you're all having a good day. Hello. I'm going to be honest, Amir. I think I'm going to be very quick to buy all of the Halloween costumes. I can't lie. But hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day. Joey, welcome in. John, hello. Alfie, Smogan, Amir, Julie, Ankunin, Marta, Amir, how are you doing? I said Amir twice. How are you doing? Kelsey, welcome in. Mike, welcome in. Brandon, hi, how are you doing? Yonna, hello, how are you? Marta, I hope you're having a lovely day. Hey, welcome in. Feeling bad for the trick-or-treaters in my areas. We're supposed to have terrible weather tomorrow night. Last year it snowed. Oh my gosh. What's Beggar's Night though? I've never heard of that before. This year it's supposed to be windy and rainy. I hope the weather stays good for everyone. Thank you so much, John. I've got there's kind of like a little bit of shoulder padding here, and I don't know if I'm feeling it. But I thrifted this top to wear to for my Emily in Paris videos, because I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I only wear floral shirts for that series. Oh, Kelsey, I've never heard of that before. It doesn't always fall on Halloween proper. That's so interesting. And Amir, hello, and hello again. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for letting me know and teaching me. And Kunin, tell us how it goes. I would love to know more. Thank you so much to all of our wonderful members who are here today as well. I see Joey, Alfie, Julie, and Kunin, Mike in chat. Marta's here as well. Noor is here as well. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Sudden, hello. How are you doing as well? Welcome in. Lotta, you are just on time. I've only just started, but welcome in. I had to get the witch hat. I wish I'd gone with Elphaba this season or Mombi, a witch from the second book, Marvelous Land of Oz. You'll still have it in your wardrobe though, so if you ever replay it, you'll get to do it. But welcome in everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Coda. Hello. So volume 2 has happened and we are going to be experiencing that together. I've always called it Devil's Night because of the pranks. I love that. Hopefully you don't summon any real devils though, huh? Some cities near me moved their trick-or-treat night to tonight when they saw the weather forecast, but my city is still doing it tomorrow. Fingers crossed they move it. What time is it for you, Kelsey? I got my MC that new off-white tiny bikini. I need to see them all. I need to see them. Pizza and chocolate crepe incoming. Oh, amazing. I haven't had a chocolate crepe. I actually haven't had a crepe in a very long time. Like a pancake. I'm understanding what it's sounding like, but I mean like a pancake. But yeah, we're gonna get into it today. I'm really excited. I have no idea what to experience. Kelsey, okay, so you've got a while if they decide to change their mind. Monster Peas, I'm so sorry, but you're here. How are you doing, Monster? Welcome. I did turn on subscription only mode for chat today, so that hopefully, fingers crossed, there aren't any issues. I don't know. I feel like we've had a couple of people come in and say nasty things about the Love Island community, and I don't want that, so hopefully it deters them a little bit. But thank you so much everyone for being here. Did you enjoy the edited videos, those of you who watched them? Always feel so bad for the little kids when it's bad weather for trick-or-treat. I know. I feel like they'll just have to put little ghosts on their umbrellas so they can go around with like little ghost umbrellas. I have not seen the new Bombshell. I didn't even know there was a new Bombshell. I've been like tunnel visioning. Joey's a devil though. She's the devil on your shoulder. SJ always used to say to me that she was the devil, but her halo was being propped up by devil horns, and I feel like that is something that Joey could possibly relate to as well. Yeah, absolutely, Kelsey. Absolutely. Like it like takes away from the vibe, right? It looks like he's straight out of Halloween. Is in the movie. I also changed my MC's looks completely because I wanted the chance change her name too. It started this whole season. But I'm doing the same choices. Keep us updated, lots of that. Sounds amazing. Oh, Smogan, I'm so sorry. I've never really done Halloween proper where I am because I don't know if it was just my family or like the area that we were in, but I lived on a main road growing up, so trick-or-treating wasn't really possible because I would get flattened. And then it's not funny, the idea of it. It's funny, the idea of me getting paper thin, just like cartoon like anyway. And then in the UK in general, it's becoming more and more of a thing where you trick-or-treat, especially in like villages and areas like that. Last year, I think, my house, we had like 2 trick-or-treaters on, and we missed one of them because we can't hear the front door. And we have a doorbell that doesn't work, and both of us have forgotten to put the sticker over it that says, "Don't ring, it doesn't work." What could you mean? I'm in landscaping business, specialising in garden paths. They removed the braid? Wait, what? Wait, my braid? I liked the braid. That's such a shame. No, thank you so much, Monster. No, please do not. Like, I feel like it's absolutely okay. These things happen. I do not blame you at all. But I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Volume 2 is quite a bit shorter. That's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. I'd like a longer one, but also at the same time, it means like streaming and editing is so much easier. No, Ankunin, don't tell me that. Although, as Amir says, we did get the flathead. I will be so honest, when I saw it, when I watched it back, I was like, oh, I see it now. I see the flathead. I saw it in the episode as well. Oh, Kelsey, that sounds amazing. I was always so jealous growing up. I remember watching, was it Diary of a Wimpy Kid or was it Roderick Rules, the second one? And they went trick-or-treating and they were like, we have to go to this neighborhood because this neighborhood does the full-size candy bars. And I was like, this is a thing? Because literally, growing up, I think I went trick-or-treating maybe twice. One of them was with my friends who lived in another town, and they had like a little bit of a cul-de-sac thing going on where everyone was just doing like little bits and sweets and stuff. And like one other time I went and I literally dressed up in costume with my mum and my sister. And this was so many years ago because I actually have 2 sisters, but only like the middle one came with us. And we went to my neighbour's house who gave us a 50p. And that was my trick-or-treating. And then that was it. So I don't know. But I'm very excited. Nick, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being a channel member as well. Also, Kelsey, excuse me, I'm so envious, and I hope you give them all of the love, and I hope you give them all of the love, and I hope it's all cozy. And I'm so glad you're keeping 2 of them. I need pictures. I don't know how, but I need pictures, please. Trick-or-treating isn't that common in Sweden, but I did once or twice growing up. The problem was always having a costume warm enough. Of course, like in October as well, like in Sweden, that must be so cold. What's the average temperature, Yona? I wanted to be a princess, but gotta wear a jacket over it. I remember those days, especially like if you were going to a birthday party with like a little princess dress on, and then you had your big puffer coat on top. And I've always been a cold person, so like walking around with my little puffer coat being like, oh, this is how it works. This is how it works. Hey, Westy, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you lots. You haven't played all of this week's yet? Well, don't worry. You've still got plenty of time to catch up because we are very behind now. 4 weeks behind? 3 weeks behind. Joey, I'm so envious. I wish we still had pictures. The only thing I've got that compares to it was once I went to Cadbury's World in Birmingham, which is in the UK. And if you are not from the UK, Cadbury's is like our big brand of chocolate, like Hershey's, or I don't know what another chocolate brand is in the US. But we went to this Cadbury's World, and this was maybe like 12 years ago or something. Maybe even longer than that, 15 years maybe. I think I was at uni, so maybe like 10 years, something like that. And we came out with like massive bags and bags and bags of chocolate. And if you go nowadays, you get like 3 bars of chocolate. I wouldn't go now because they don't do non-dairy chocolate. I think there's like 1 or 2 things that they do that's vegan, so I wouldn't be able to experience it. But I just remember that, and it was so magical, and I wish that still happened. Oh, I hope you're okay, Nick. My brother was at a Halloween party while I sit lazily at home. What was your brother's costume? Did he have one? There is nothing happening in Halloween, at least in the city. What would you want to do? Are you a party person, Nick, or are you more of a scary movie kind of person? Yeah, Amir, you're not wrong. I feel like we're definitely one of the nations where a lot of the go-to Halloween events, because they are mostly club events, you dress very skimpily and not wear much clothing. You know, like the costume rounds in Love Island, like that. You dress like that. We filled our pillowcases with candy. Those are our trick-or-treat bags. I never had that experience. I'm so envious. Elsie, that sounds amazing. We don't have official Halloween in Finland because it's an American thing and Finnish people were not sure of the real day or something. There are like a total of 3 days when people go trick-or-treating. That's so interesting, Lotta. 3 days for Halloween. I mean, hey, 3 days sounds amazing. One year for Halloween when I was a kid, I dressed as a Smurf and my sister was a Smurfette. Nora, are you telling me that you have experienced multiple times being a different color? We've had green for Shrek. We've had blue for a Smurf. I've had 2 Halloween parties this year already. I'm going to behave myself tomorrow and just watch horror films. Are you going to watch them with yourself? Or are you going to by yourself, sorry? Or are you going to watch them with other people as well? Like, let us know. That sounds amazing though. That's how I would like to celebrate Halloween. I studied television production at university, Amir. I went to Bournemouth University, so I drove away from home. I actually didn't drive until I'd almost finished university. And I studied television production, that's how you say those 2 words. And it was really good, and I really loved it, and I made so many amazing friends. I speak to none of them now, but I keep in touch. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like the... Oh no, I speak to Ashleigh, but Ashleigh wasn't on my course. So Ashleigh was my first follower on Twitch because I started, like, the idea of Twitch, I think, as me and Ashleigh had just become, like, very close friends at uni, who I only ended up living with her because we had a mutual friend at the time who neither of us are now in contact with. So it's a very funny situation. But yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. I loved university. Doing good, just having dinner. What are you having for dinner? Who are we trying to spice up today? Well, we're in the mood for a little bit of Lisbeth action. If you don't know who that is, she is kind of semi-emo and I love her. I love her. Oh, and Kunin, keep us updated, please. Party, Nick says. I do love a little Halloween party. Love Halloween, but never celebrate it. But I love the way that American and English people celebrate it. I always buy Halloween candy, and since it's cold in Finland, it's hard to have a costume. That makes a lot of sense again. I feel like, even me, like, I don't know if I'd be able to go out in costume. I'd have to, because it's so cold, I'd have to be like zombie Princess Anna from the first movie or something and Frozen and just wear like winter clothes, lots of winter clothes. 3 days of trick-or-treating. I need to buy a lot of candy turned out. If that was, you'd hope that it would be people would go for 1 day and that would be it. Like, it wouldn't be like a situation where it's like multiple days, you know? Because that would be like, hey, weren't you dressed as a sheep yesterday? Oh, Monster, that sounds amazing. What's your favorite? Do you prefer dressing up as a skeleton or as a clown? I would say the average temperature at the end of October is like 5 to 10 degrees. It's currently... Oh, my thing isn't showing me the temperature. It always shows me the temperature on my computer screen. Oh, 11 degrees. It just needed to refresh, apparently. It's 11 degrees where I am, apparently. I have closed the window. It's the first stream I've done without the window open in months, I want to say, because this room usually gets really hot, but it's freezing. I once found a great Halloween event, murder mystery diner in a restaurant. I can't wait. That is amazing. Sudden, I hope you have the best time. Let us know how it is on the next stream, please. That sounds amazing. Usually my husband and I do some sort of couples costume. Last year we did Princess Mononoke. I've never seen Princess Mononoke, But Alfie and I keep saying we need to watch it, we need to watch it, we need to watch it, and we just keep forgetting that it exists. Gathering some buddies to watch with me, just a low-key Halloween since I'm not really in the mood to go clubbing. No, that sounds amazing. What films are on your list, Joey? So, oh, some people do it on different days. Okay, that makes sense. People go trick-or-treating during one day, but other celebrations could be during all 3 days. Imagine 3 times the chance of Halloween. I love that. I think we are going to have to be our naughty witch, Amir. Swedes love a Halloween party though, especially in my uni town. There's a lot of parties for Halloween. Have you been to many? Are you a party person, Yona? Schools here do Halloween bake sales in haunted hallways or rooms, have ghost stories and watch some scary movies. They also do Halloween art on arts and crafts. That sounds so nice, Lotta. Kids and teachers at school wear costumes! I don't think my teachers ever wore costumes. That's so amazing. Skeleton if I'm in a Halloween costume, but it's a lot of work. For that, one clown is a lot easier. That makes sense. I love that though. Do you do the makeup and everything as well, Monster? I bet a lot of American kids would totally do all 3 days consecutive, go big or go home. Their parents and teachers would hate the sugar rushes they'd be dealing with. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I didn't even think about that. The sugar rush. Oh, hey! And Kunin, yes! Is it here? All witchy films start with Lords of Salem. I've never seen that. I don't know how many witchy films I've watched. I know I've watched The Witches, but like the Roald Dahl film. The original, not the remake. I haven't seen that one yet. And what's the other one? Hocus Pocus, I think. Halloween Town, maybe. I did watch today the first episode in Beyond Wizards of Waverly Place. I can't remember what it's called. Is it called Beyond Waverly Place? I'm so happy it's back. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I haven't made up my mind. But fun fact for you all. It's not very fun, but it's fun to me. I love Heathers the musical. It's my favourite thing in the whole wide world. I love it so, so much. And the guy who directed Heathers the musical is called Andy Fickman, who is an executive producer on Wizards of Waverly Place. And in the first episode, this isn't a spoiler, but one of her costume pieces is like the same colour as the colour blue that Veronica, the main character in Heathers, wears. And I just thought, that looks like an Andy Fickman move. And I really hope it is. Rubes, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate you. How are you doing? How is your day going? I love the pumpkin in your name. And Wesley, how are you? Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Monster, I need to see pictures if you ever take them or you've taken some. Please feel free to send them my way. Tomorrow I'm going to do some Halloween guided walk with my friend. I've done that one year. It was so good. Ghost stories, stories of Charles deaths. Whoa, stories of epidemics like plague and stories of dark and mysterious history. It lasts 1 hour. Lots of keep us updated. That sounds amazing. I hope it goes so good. And Kunin, I hope it all tastes delicious. I love a party. I've been to one Halloween ball last weekend. I'm going to one party on Friday. I'm hosting my own housewarming Halloween party on Saturday. Okay, I know I'm saying this to all of you, but please let me know, Yana, how it goes. That sounds amazing. That sounds so fun. Are you going to do any like particular Halloween events? But welcome in, Rubes. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Can I call you Rubes? Would you prefer something else? Please let me know. Now I'm 17 and in vocational school. I graduate next year. We don't celebrate Halloween there. Like, we had a Halloween discount in the cafeteria, but that's it. When you say you had a Halloween discount, was that just on normal food or was there other food there as well? Also, thank you so much to everyone who has liked the stream so far today. If you do fancy giving it a like, please do press that like button because we're going to be playing Love Island the game. This is Winning Hearts Volume 2, Episodes 4. We're definitely going to do Episode 4, probably going to do Episode 5, and most likely going to do Episode 6. We're going to try and do all of them, especially as, like Amir says, if it's a bit shorter than last week's episode. Let's see how it goes. Amir, do it. Do it. You can call me Rubes or Ruby. Thank you so much. What would you prefer? Welcome in, though. Oh, Lotta, that sounds amazing. I would love to do something. I don't know any of the history about where I live now because I've moved from like my hometown, but I'd love to do something like that. Oh, a Halloween themed donut. That's kind of nice. I'm sorry that was kind of it though. I so should have dressed up as a character for today. I didn't even think about it. Thank you so much everyone for being here though. I think I have one. I think I have the skeleton one. It's an old pic. Let me find it. The clown. You have Wait, what? You have not got pictures of? I hardly take pictures of myself because it never comes to mind still. I know that feeling, but that's good because it means you're living in the moment, right? Oh yeah, I'm the MC. I wish, should I get like little cheek piercings? I would hate that. I think it looks really nice, but I don't like the idea of having holes in my cheeks. And all of you who do, you are so brave. Where are you originally from? I'm from somewhere near London. So I'm really close to London. So London, at least, has a lot of history, but it is the UK. I've lived in the UK all my life, and I am Maltese, but I haven't ever lived in Malta. I've been once, and I'd love to go again. My mum called right as you were reading what a... Oh, sorry, Nura. So I just thought it was funny that you've been at least 2 characters that are a different colour to how you are, because you would have been a blue Smurf and a green Shrek. I have the wardrobe for Lottie, but I'd have to get a wig since I don't want to get platinum blonde at the moment. At the moment, Joey? At the moment, Joey, do we need to have an intervention? At the moment? That sounds amazing, though. We can get you a wig for sure, for sure. Do your country have vocational schools? I don't think... Maybe? Do you mean like... I think you mean maybe like colleges for us, because... You don't do like A-levels at college, you do BTECs, which are kind of more hands-on, which I think is technically vocational because you do courses in a subject and not like a range of lessons in several subjects. Does that make sense? So I think that's maybe the one. I know, Joey, that's the thing. Like, I'd love to see what I look like blonde, but I also feel like I suit the dark hair. And yeah, like dyeing the roots every time, I could never. I've got friends from London. I love that. I wish I could get to London more. Thank you so much to everyone who has liked the stream as well. I've just seen it's gone up. Thank you so much. I'd be Judge Bobby for Halloween. I could literally get a towel right now and put on like a black robe and I could be Judge Bobby. I'm so tempted. I'm not going to do it. Maybe I will. Gooden. That is probably the worst Halloween costume in the sense that I would run away scared. I'm studying to be a cook at my vocational school, it's not chef since chef is higher job rank. I hope you enjoy the cooking. Is the course good? Oh, Monster, don't worry, don't worry. I'm trying to look like a Frozen so that Westy thinks he's broken it. Is it working? I think the chat's giving me away. Everyone stop talking for a moment. Thank you so much, Westy. I appreciate you. Thank you for not breaking it today, I hope. I just caught myself out on the Frozen thing. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. No, Wesley, me too. I think they look really cool, though, but I don't think I could do it. Yeah, the dimples always look cute, though. I always love it. Like, you can tell when someone takes out their cheek piercings because the dimples are just right there. Right there. I was Black Swan last weekend. This weekend I'm being Jennifer from Jennifer's Body and Mia Thermopolis from Princess Diaries. Again, if you take photos and you want to share them in the Discord, please do. You are so welcome to. I don't know if I could take you seriously if you dressed as Judge Bobby right now. You can't say things like that to me because now I want to go and do it. Also, if anyone is not in the Discord, please feel free to join because I updated you all earlier today when we had the stream announced today. My brain is not here today. I spent yesterday editing videos. Members, you'll see there was like 4 videos that went up yesterday, maybe 3. I think 4 videos went up yesterday, and I'm completely out of my backlog of videos, which I think is really cool. But what it does mean is that I've got to batch film a bunch of stuff now. I didn't have full green makeup when I played the Wicked Witch, but you did for Shrek, right? Thank you so much, Tech. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, everyone. Are we ready? Are we ready for Love Island? Yes. No, I think that is kind of what colleges are us. I don't know, to be honest, Lotta. My sister is doing a course in cosmetology. I always forget what it's actually called. So that she, like, the only thing she's learning is how to be a beautician when she leaves school. So I think it's kind of similar to our colleges, because our colleges aren't university. Our colleges are for people who are between like 17 and 18, and then other people who want to come back into college when they're older. I might be wrong. I never went to college because I went and did my A-levels at my secondary school because it was like an all-in-one kind of deal. Ooh, Lotta, do you know how to work out what's what? I remember, I don't know if this is true, but I remember my dad saying to me, you can work out if a steak is rare all the way through to well done, I think, by feeling this muscle here. If you pinch the fingers together, that it gets like, so I think this is well done, and this is rare, and this is medium rare, medium well, and well done. I don't know. Wesley, you're about to go on the fish game. I love that. I wish it worked here. Fish does not work here, sadly. It's only for Twitch, which makes me so sad. Also, do we want to have music on again today? Did you enjoy that last time? I'm very excited to be back into the world of Love Island today. Also, found out one of my favorite YouTubers, who I've been watching for almost 10 years, is pregnant. So that was really cool to learn. I don't know, I just thought that was really nice. If anyone watches Jazzy Bum on YouTube, I've been watching her for like over 10 years now, I think. And it was really cute. Excited to fight Sophia. Hello, I'm here. I'm very excited to fight Sophia too. I'm very, very excited. You're playing Uncle Henry as well? Oh my gosh, no, that's so fun. That's such a good way to do both of them. That is so cool. Okay, how is the music sounding? Is it a good volume? Because I would like to give you some good music. Or do I just play the music? No, I like doing it this way. Okay, are we ready? As soon as I know if the music is good, we'll start. I worry sometimes about how loud it is. I'm not very good at telling because it looks like it's really quiet. Mike, how are you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Right, here we go. Let's go. If you graduate college here, you still need to learn a profession. You can't get most jobs because you don't have the education to know everything you need to be able to do it. I think that's different then, because I know my sister works in, she's doing like, it's not an apprenticeship, but she could literally walk out of college and go straight into a job in cosmetology, but it might be different for like chefs or cooks or anything like that. The fact that she's sitting close to Hayden in the picture is killing me right now. Or Sophia. Yeah, she's like right on him. Okay, ready? Here we go. This is Winning Hearts. Episode 4, Float His Boat. Enjoy a romantic ocean date. Oh yeah, with your favorite boy. I forgot that was happening. Let's go. Okay, ready? Why am I nervous? Tell me why I'm nervous. Kills me how Frankie is sitting next to Ethan. Are you into Ethan and Coonan? I actually really like Ethan. Watching it back, I think he's definitely a vibe, to say the very least. And I kind of want to experience that. But I think we're going for Lisbeth. I think Lisbeth is the way, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Thank you, Mike. Is the music okay? Is it a good volume? I don't know why. I've got it on like the smallest little thing, tiny, and it was a little bit on the loud side on my edit, but I think that's okay. That is okay. Oh, I love the debate, Joey and Yona. I really appreciate that. I can go straight to uni from my vacation school. I don't need college. And we have 8-week-long internships in here too, no matter what profession you're going to graduate to. I think here, it's a little bit more, if you go to college, you probably won't go to university. But usually, you can do both. You can do both. I think people tend to do one or the other. I'm going for Hayden because he's so fine, but Lisbeth is fine too. It's so true. So true. Go for Lisbeth and my MC will go for Hayden. I love that. Wesley, I'm very up for that. Very up for that. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for letting me know. Welcome back to Love Island, where a bedtime text has the whole villa waiting for an answer. I remember the last time I had a beautiful group of girls waiting for my answer, biting their lips in anticipation, twiddling their hair, dreamy music playing in the background. Time stood still. then come on, mate, it's not that hard. Do you want fries with that or what? Hey, don't judge me. It's an important decision. What? What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? Will Kira let us know what's happening, or will she relish the drama a little longer? The islanders are still gathered in anticipation to find out what the text says. So, what does it say? Everyone shuffles closer. Kira and Hayden, time to fish out your sexiest swimwear, as you'll be going on a snorkeling date tomorrow. It's official. Getting deep. There's a collective sigh of relief as you glance over at Hayden, who peers at you with a big grin on his face. You notice Frankie eyeing you both suspiciously. You okay, Frankie? I'm fine. Easy breezy, cool as a cucumber. I didn't even notice the witch hat. Oh my goodness. How did I not even see that on my head? I love it, don't get me wrong. Also, you're right, my braid is gone. My braid is gone. Oh man, how did I not even realize that? I don't know, Wesley. We'll have to have a look. But I think... Oh, I'm now worried. Cool as a cucumber that's been in a sauna for a few hours, maybe. Are you worried about what they might get up to on the date? Stop stirring, Sophia. Let's go and get some sleep. Kira and Hayden have a big day ahead of them. I'm looking forward to it, Kira. As everyone climbs into bed, you glance over at Hayden as he climbs into bed beside Frankie. You notice that Hayden is gazing over at you from across the room. He smiles slightly, biting his lip, a lingering tension between you. At last, the lights turn out and the room goes dark. Oh, I'm sorry, Nura. I'm sorry you got a political ad. I really wish I could turn off the ads. Like, I can turn off the ads. I can't do that because obviously it really helps me to pay rent. But I wish I could turn off political ads. And if anyone who does YouTube knows how to tweak that so I don't give those to you guys. But I think that's something that YouTube decides and I can't decide that. But I'm so sorry because that's not nice. I think so, Nura. I think it's a free witch hat. I definitely haven't purchased it. But then again, I know they know my user ID. So I wonder if someone at Fusebox is like, well, we'll send her a hat. We'll send a hat that way. I don't know. If they did, hello, thank you so much. That is cool. I really appreciate that. You wake up to the sound of Hayden jumping out of bed, full of energy and enthusiasm. Morning? What's got into you? Kira, I didn't mean to wake you up, just a bit excited about our date. I know, I can't wait. I can hardly sleep, I was so excited. Same, I literally can't wait. Stop rubbing it in! I second that. You clock Frankie looking at Hayden unimpressed. You don't seem too thrilled, You don't seem too thrilled, Frankie. Oh, also, I've just realized, I don't know if this is like, you know, like right here on the wall, there are like little hands. It kind of looks like the umbrella logo from, and because they are beach umbrellas, but it looks like the umbrella logo from Resident Evil, and I just wanted to share that. Yeah, you're not going to congratulate Hayden on his big prize. I mean, don't hold your breath. Good thing we'll have snorkels. Sophia clears her throat. Sorry, not sorry, but Jesse and I should have won that date. Sophia, you voted for Hayden. You don't get a say in it, man. You don't get a say. Sophia struts out of the bedroom, not waiting to hear anyone else's opinion. Leon has entered the villa. I would pay good money. I would pay good money to see that. Well, I'm happy for you two. I think you'll have fun. Not going to lie, I'm jealous. I wish I was going snorkeling. We'll just have to find another way to entertain ourselves. With us, that'll be easy. Just try not to miss me too much. Somehow, I think I'll manage. Kira, Hayden, don't you think you need to get a move on? Yeah, maybe I should get ready. You get up and head to the door, the girls following behind you. See you soon, Kira. I guess I'm invisible now? Of course not. I haven't been able to stop thinking about this. I can't lie, because you pointed out to me last time, I think one of you pointed out to me that Hayden's a little bit snaky because he kissed us twice behind the back of Frankie anyway. But then at the challenge, he ignored us to go and make sure that he was spending time with Frankie. And I think that's a little bit sus, because how is he like, just have the conversation with Frankie. Just tell her that you're interested in us, you know? I know it's obvious, but, you know, have that conversation, you know? Have the ability to have a conversation, you know? You're not children. Frankie leaves the room. Bit orcs. But don't let that ruin your vibes. Come on, let's get you ready. I'm sure you'll look amazing. I'm gonna flirt it up. Why not? I do wish it was Elizabeth, but why not? Trust me, you'll be drooling the next time I see you. Damn, the confidence is everything. I just get better and better. You strut out the room knowing he's watching you go. The girls applaud your sassy energy as they follow behind you. You walk into the dressing room and find Sophia looking through your outfits. No, looking through outfits. She's not like rummaging through your wardrobe. You walk into the dressing room and find Sophia looking through outfits. Frankie is nowhere to be seen. We said we'd be confrontational. I'm gonna pull Sophia for being shady earlier. FYI, I didn't appreciate your comment earlier, Sophia. You don't appreciate honesty, Kira. That's interesting. More like, I don't appreciate haters. Whatever. Sophia goes back to flicking through her clothes. Swiftly moving on to more important things like Kira's outfit. I have a feeling it's gonna be incredible. I did think this outfit could be the one. Shall we see? What's this outfit gonna be? It's the same outfit we keep wearing, but with a witch's hat on. The girls look at you in awe as you give them a twirl in your new look. Your jaw is legit on the floor, Sophia. I know, this look is giving. I'm borderline annoyed at how good you look. You have to wear this. It's too hot to be hidden away. I'm gonna have a look and see what else we've got. Because mainly I want to figure out the hat situation. They're just so impressed with the hat, Westy. I think you're right, you know. I don't know how... Yeah, okay, so this hairstyle has the hat included. It's the hairstyle that has the hat, which is interesting. So does that mean my braid is really gone? It is! Why have they got rid of it? Also, because they've got rid of it, does that mean that I don't have... Did they refund my gems? I don't know. Luckily, I feel quite grateful that I've got as many as I do, and that is thanks to you who have been watching. But I find that really interesting. I kind of want to have a look because luckily I can see from the episode last week where I ended with gems, and I think I've picked up like 2 or 3 today because of the login bonus. Let me see. Yeah, they have refunded me. I've got at least 8 more. Which doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna go on faith that they probably refunded the bits. The bits? The gems. That what? Weird that you can't have curly hair with the witch hat. Yeah. Was there supposed to be a second one? I definitely don't have a second one, if there is one. I think I will keep the witch hat on today though, because you know it's this week. You know it's Halloween week. It's Hallow week. I also feel like we've got less swimsuit options, but that might be bias. I thought there were a lot last week. I think I might be wrong. I'm gonna keep our many earrings and necklace on as well. So I am actually gonna keep on the idea, to keep on the look, and I'm gonna do a little photo opportunity as well, because who doesn't love a good photo opportunity? And you don't have the new swimsuits? Why does this keep happening to me? I did a update before I started as well, so I feel like I should have it. Shelly, welcome in! The witch hat cost gems if you didn't have the braid. So maybe they like for like swapped the witch hat for the braid. Although I don't know if like... I don't know. Wait, so does some of you have it and some of you don't? Are you in the US, Ankunen? I forget. Yeah, I think they've made a trade, but for me, I love this. I love the witch's hat. But it's not really friendly all year round, is it? Lottie would have loved it, though. You are from Germany. Oh, that makes me feel like... I don't know, why why have you got all the updates and we haven't? I was going to say maybe it's a Europe and a US thing, but clearly it's not. That's just so weird. But I have to pay gems for it? Did you buy the braid, Yona? That's so bizarre. Oh, I can't wait for more drama. I cannot lie, Lotta. I made a gingerbread cake the other day. Is it good? Does it taste amazing? Are you having it on its own or are you having it with something like cream or like, are you a cream person? You could have had both. They didn't need to trade. Exactly. Why have we lost the braid? I really liked the braid. Maybe. I'm playing on iOS. This is an iPhone. I also have 2 hairstyles with the hat. What? I bought the braid and still had to buy both witch hairstyles. That's so bizarre. Why are we all playing a different game? How is that fair? Joey, that is so exciting. I hope it is delicious. And if you want to post pictures, I'm not going to say no. But that sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll stick with this. Because I don't really have a choice, do we? You really do look amazing. Hayden is one lucky guy. The others nod in agreement. And even Sophia can't help but agree. The girls suddenly fall quiet. You look over your shoulder and see that Frankie has walked into the room. Look, I don't want to make things awkward, but you going on a date with Hayden isn't my dream scenario. Yeah. What should we say? Should we say we get it or should we say it's a bit orcs? I kind of feel like I need to say get over it. But also, we're not mean. We're just going on a date. Kelsey, that sounds amazing. You picked the apples as well? That's so cool. I'm here. I want all of the new swimsuits, please. Fusebox, please send them my way. Get over it. She's annoying. Get over it. Okay. 2 of you said that straight away. I'm on Android. So there's no rhyme or reason for it, Sudden. That's so funny. Like in a weird way. I don't like that. Anyway, we'll say get over it. You realize this is Love Island Villa, right? You realize this is the Love Island Villa, right? We get to go on dates. Get over it. Wow, I thought you'd appreciate me being honest. Guess not. Look, I cannot lie. I think that's... I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like we're being mean, but we're not being mean. We're just being a bit mean. Enjoy it, Yona. Enjoy it. I'm on OS and I have the new swimsuit, so it's properly glitched for you. That's so weird. Ah. Hopefully they'll be here by next week. Ladies, are we interrupting? Ethan notices Frankie's frosty expression. Looks like we might be. No, you're not. What's up? I just wanted to borrow Kira for a second. Why are we getting applause? Okay, I'm happy. Right, here we go. Yeah, we need her help with a big decision. All right, let's go. This better not be a way for you two to be trying to graft Kira. The boys laugh off the comment. I can't talk today. The boys laugh off the comment, but as you start to follow them out of the dressing room, you can't help but notice Elizabeth and Naya exchanging concerned glances. So, what's this big decision you need me to make? The boys grab a coffee cup each and hold them out to you. We both made you coffee, and we want you to decide which one tastes better. I think you just wanted to flirt. Guys. There's no need for this ruse. If you want to flirt with me, then you can. There's no need for all of this. I mean, who doesn't love a little flirt? But we really do want you to pick a winner. Spoiler alert, it's going to be me. Oh, please, you didn't even froth the milk. Hey, not everyone loves froth. What are you on about? Who doesn't love the froth? Me, for starters. Well, clearly you've got no sense. None of the coffees I've ever taste tested for the hotel haven't had froth. So I'm telling you, froth ain't it. Kira, what about you? Froth or no froth? I'm gonna say I do like a latte, which is a little bit of froth, but not a ton of froth. So actually, overall, I think maybe no thanks. Sorry. If there's froth, I don't want it. Give me a sec. Milo quickly grabs a spoon and removes any trace of the froth from your coffee. It looks alright, to be fair, but how will it taste? Bad is where I'd put my money. Leave the judging to me, Ethan. You reach out and take the coffee. You reach up and take the cup from Milo first. You take a sip. Spit it out or moan with pleasure. What about just a... This is just a coffee. I'm gonna... Oh, I moan with pleasure. Because that's not embarrassing at all. You moan with pleasure as you take a long sip of the coffee. That's one of the tastiest coffees I've ever had. I knew you'd like it. I guess I'm figuring you out fast. Okay, just wait until you've tasted mine. It'll blow you away. You return the first cup to Milo and take the second one from Ethan. You take a sip of coffee. I'm going to ask how he made it. Sexily pour it down the drain. What? Wow, I need to know how you made this. It's amazing. Maybe I'll tell you on a private date. Don't want this one stealing it. Mine was delicious too. So who's your winner gonna be, Kira? You put the coffee cup down and look between the two boys. Ethan wins, Milo wins, it's a tie, you both lose. I don't know. Yeah, this is not... It's alright, I guess, Ireland. It's alright, I guess. I guess you can't... Like... Can you imagine if you handed someone a coffee and go, taste this. Isn't this, like, nice? Is it good? And you just... pour it down the drain sexily. Am I going to eat very creamy chocolate ice cream or Swedish tiger cake for your din-dins? I'm going to eat dinner soon while watching this. I would say the ice cream, but I'm a big fan of ice cream. Personally. Wesley, that soundbite gets stuck in my head for so much. I said it's a tie. You both lose is so salty. I'll do a poll, Sudden. Who wins? Let's do it. I'll do a very quick poll. Ethan, Milo, tie, or both lose. You decide. What do you think? I'm asking you, lovely chatters. As soon as we get to, should we say 15 votes? We'll stop the poll. Or in a minute, whatever comes first. So, if you want to be the first 15, make sure you vote. Oh, loads of you said tie. We've got Ethan is edging ahead of Milo. But both lose is also more than Milo. No one wants Milo to win, basically. Nobody wants Milo to win. Nobody wants that. Okay, so we've had 18 votes. I'm not going quick enough on ending this poll. But the tie has won. Let's say the tie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Tie would be keeping options open. Okay, I like this plan. It's a tie. Drum roll, please. The boys make a beat on the table. And the winner of the epic Love Island Coffee Showdown is... Pause for dramatic effect. Come on, tell us. Fine. You both win. I'm happy with that. Same here. Is this your guys' way of making a good impression then? No, it was purely about the coffee. Oh, give over. She's got us there. Was it that obvious? It's not every day two guys make you a coffee at the same time. I guess we're not as smooth as we thought. I suppose that we just wanted to make a good first impression. Though we might be a bit past that now. Call it fourth impressions. Out of interest, what were your first impressions of us? I knew we could have fun. I had a feeling that you both bring the fun times. I'm not as upset at that at all. I'm not upset at that at all. Same, you really know how to make someone's day, Kira. Oh yeah, I remember the new bikinis. They look like quite gothic and Halloweeny, don't they? I need those. That's so unfair. Hold on, I'm having a look. I've just remembered as we're having this conversation. That's so mean. Thank you, Alfie. How are you doing? How's the film going as well? Let us know. Let us know. I don't want to brag, but it actually comes naturally. I think it goes without saying. You've made a big impression on the villa already. You think? Oh, big time. Pretty sure all the girls thought they were going to have it easy. Until you walked in. Caused a storm, that's for sure. Especially with Hayden. You should have had him earlier. Oops, I've said too much. Oh great, now we have to spill everything. Nice one, Milo. What do you mean, everything? Ethan gestures for you to come closer. Let's just say 2 people didn't stay in bed last night. Yep, the daybed saw some action. We got all the details from Hayden. You should probably hear this before your big date. You better spill. We're gonna spill. We're gonna spill. What went down? I need to know. Spill, spill, spill. Okay, so this morning Hayden pulled us for a quick chat whilst you were getting ready. After the frosty energy from Frankie, he was pretty rattled. The invisible comment? Yep, turns out they'd had a talk last night and that's why she said it. So that's who was out on the daybeds, Hayden and Frankie. Yeah, apparently neither of them could sleep. He pulled her for a private one while we were all snoozing. He said he didn't know how the conversation would go and didn't want to cause drama in the bedroom. What was the conversation about? Frankie told us that she wanted to be his sole focus. That's when he said that they should chat outside. When they got to the daybeds, he told her he couldn't promise her that. He said he has to follow his heart wherever it leads him. Good for him. So we did have that conversation then in the end, which is really good because we, you know, weren't entirely sure that he was being, I want to say sincere. I don't think I mean sincere, but I did think that maybe there was a chance that he wasn't being very open and honest with everyone in the villa, especially Frankie. I really did think he was going behind Frankie's back. Oh, so I'm just trying to see these costumes. Isn't that so weird? I don't get it. Up front, yes, thank you. Up front, that's exactly it. Yeah, the Halloween outfits look so good. But where are they? I'd literally buy at least 2 of them. I don't think I'd buy the pumpkin one, but I'd buy the bat one and I'd buy the middle one as well in the thing. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. How do I show you? I haven't done this in so long. I feel so out of practice, but I say that every stream, so you know what's new. So these are the new Halloween outfits. How good do they look? They look so good. I really like the look of them, especially this middle one here and the one with the bat wings. But for whatever reason, they're just not appearing in my game, which is so much of a shame. Because don't they say, like, hurry up and get them before they leave? They vanish? But I can't get them if they're not here. You know what I mean? I say we keep the hat for the entire season. I'm kind of up for that. I can't lie. The middle one, I want it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's so pretty. I showed a picture of Ethan to my friend who doesn't play Love Island in the game, and she agreed. He looks a lot like this dude we know called Capo. 17, also like me. Am I saying that right? Capo? Capo is almost identical. It's weird. So you know a guy that looks just like him? That's so cool, though, that you've, like, you know someone that looks exactly like the guy in the game as well. They posted it 6 minutes ago. They posted this picture 6 minutes ago. Mine aren't in the game. That's so sad. Also, Nura, I love that you always have a song to go with it. Always got a song. Kelsey, I wish you could too. That's so cute. He's dreaming of flying. Do you think he's like a little witch's cat? He's on a little broomstick in his head. Yeah, Frankie. Back off. Back off, Frankie. And that's okay, Alfie. I'm glad that you can be here, even though the internet is down. Okay, ready? I mean, if he was that into her, there's no way he'd say that. And tell her he likes you. He said that to her? Yeah, he told her he wanted to be up front. How did she take that? She appreciated that he was honest, but she expected more from her partner. I think that conversation, paired with him being so up for the date, got Frankie's back up a bit. This isn't my business. Yeah, this is really none of my business. I shouldn't have asked for the goss. To be fair, it does involve you. Still, I'm minding my business on that one. There was something else. She asked him a question about you. The notification I got says the costumes aren't available until the 11th. The 11th of November. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Oh, Lotta, okay, I understand that. I feel like, oh, sorry, you did say art. I just can't read, Joey. I just can't read. So maybe they'll appear for me. I hope. Lotta, I would just consider a guy anyone, but I also understand that. I'm so sorry. I'm telling you, I'm struggling today. Do you want to know about it? Yeah, go on then. Maybe. I do now. What did she ask? Why he likes you. Did he answer? Yeah, she kept asking, so he gave in. And she wasn't being shady or anything, she just wanted to know. But even still, Hayden was a bit thrown by the question. To be honest, if I were her, I would have asked the same thing. Especially if I thought we had a connection. Fair. So what did he say? Well, he didn't say much to her. He told us he didn't think it was right to sit there listing all the reasons he liked you. He only said 2 things to her. Which were? Well, he said he likes you and he likes that you're spontaneous and adventurous. He mentioned something about the pool. And that it's easy to be open with you. The boys share a look with each other. And what was that look? Nothing, we just get what he's talking about. I may have heard some things, so I'm not surprised you'd say that. I'm starting to think there's no such thing as a private chat in this place. Same. I'm curious to know, how do you feel about what we said? About what he said? Before you can answer, your phone buzzes. Who got text? Me. Kieran, Hayden, we're hoping you're both looking sensational because it's time for a date. Hashtag take a deep breath. Hashtag under the sea. Frankie tries not to look bothered. Shall we, Kira? Let's go. I'm gonna do a poll. Are the Halloween outfits available to you? Yes or no? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, in the poll. That would be great. Also, if 2 more people like this stream, that would be 20 likes. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Let's go. You wave goodbye to the others as you and Hayden hurry off. You and Hayden set off on the boat, taking in the gorgeous surroundings. This looks like the boat from season 3, but I think it's different artwork. I don't know. I love it. You listen to the sound of the waves gently lapping against the boat. Out in the distance, you spot a dolphin pop his head out of the water before diving back into the sea. Did you see that? I was too busy looking somewhere else, to be honest. You feel Hayden's eyes on you and you turn to look at him. What had you so distracted? I was admiring you. He laughs at himself. That was bad, wasn't it? I could have done so much better. It was perfect. I don't know about that. It was pretty perfect, if you ask me. I'm off to a good start then. Let's just hope he gets better from here. He moves closer, taking in every inch of you. I really want this date to be amazing, Kira. And I think I need to make it clear one more time. You look beautiful. Thank you. He smiles at you, and then you both look out over the open water, the cool sea breeze moving around you. It's incredible out here. I love it too. I think it looks so pretty. It really is. It's so calm out here. I know, I'm in full relaxation mode right now. Is this the sort of trip you'd normally go for? Calm and relaxing, or do you have different holiday vibes? Like what my dream holiday is? Yeah. My dream holiday is probably... Hayden said he liked how spontaneous we were, but I kind of think that our wonderful Kira might be up for a safari in Tanzania, which I can never say this word first time. I'm sure it's Tanzania. I've had to learn because it looks like it's Tanzania, but I'm sure it's Tanzania. It has to be something active, that's for sure. I think a safari in Tanzania would be pretty amazing. Yeah, I think so too. I told you mine, only right you tell me yours. That's fair. Well, I've always dreamed in staying in a treehouse in the Amazon rainforest. Why is that the dream? There's something about getting lost in nature that appeals to me. But who knows, I might get there and hate it. But at this moment in time, that's the dream. It is, isn't it? Wesley, it is. It looks like it. It looks just like it. That sounds amazing. I imagine the tarantulas will be really, really hyped up to go and spend time with you too, Hayden. You've got me convinced. I love the sound of that. Look at us, coming up with great holiday ideas. What amazing things we'll think of next. Only time will tell. He laughs a little and shakes his head. What? We've only been on this date for like 5 minutes, and already it's one of the best dates I've ever had. That's quite sad for you, Hayden. Suddenly, Hayden looks down at his hands, a sad look on his face. Are you sad because you think this date could never be topped? He gives you a smile. That's definitely a worry, but no, it's Frankie. Oh. You were in the bedroom earlier, so you must have noticed the frost. And I know I deserved it. He turns to face you. I do like Frankie, but I can't deny the connection I feel with you. If I was honest with her about my feelings for you last night. Yeah, I heard about your chat. He nods. I don't want to hurt her, but I can't deny how I feel. And if I'm really being honest with myself, I think the connection I have with you might be stronger. Moving the conversation on, because obviously we are interested in Lisbeth and probably Lisbeth alone. So, I have a question. And I may have answers. What is it? What is your sexiest secret? I'll 100% share, but I need to hear yours as well, Kira. Maybe you will. Hayden leans forward so his lips brush against your ear. I had a naughty dream about a certain someone last night. And who was that? I reckon you can guess. You think? Yeah, but just in case you can't, I'll give you a little rundown. Please don't. It involved you and me in the bedroom, and we were all alone. What happened next? You join me on the bed, and then he trails off with a cheeky glint in his eye. I'm gonna say nothing. You don't say anything, and he steps away, but it's clear you have his undivided attention. Okay, enough about your dreams. Don't you want to hear one of my sexy secrets? Oh yeah, I definitely want to hear that. Okay, let's do we share a secret or remain a mystery? What do you guys think? Also, 12 of you have voted. The Halloween outfits are available to... Is that like 9 of you? Have I worked that out wrong? Probably no, like 8 of you. I think 8 people. 13 of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's like really weird mix. Like 60% of you versus 30-ish who they're not available for. You think share? Okay, Julie, we'll share a monster. I'm with you on the squealing. You think about what secret you want to share. Let's be honest, this is Kira. Let's say I want to try every move in the Kama Sutra. I'm a big fan of trying new things, which is why I've always wanted to try every move in the Kama Sutra. That's just... wow. Pick your jaw up off the floor, Hayden. The eye contact between you is intense, and the sexual tension between you steadily rises. What are you thinking about? A couple of things. He moves closer to you, but the boat stops grabbing your attention. Hayden points out your destination. You follow his hand and look down into the shallow waters. That's a shame. It seems like we've arrived. Have you ever been snorkeling before? I've been snorkeling a few times, actually. But I've got a feeling this will be the best experience. How come? Because I'm doing it with you. Waffle! You bring it out of me. But what about you? Have you ever been? No, never. As you can tell by my hat, I like being not in the ocean. I don't know what I was going with that. Nope, never been. I'm honoured to get to be here for your first time. I promise you it's really cool, and I hope you'll love it. You and Hayden start walking towards the boat steps. Any underwater creatures you're desperate for a glimpse of? I would love to see a shark coming straight at you. Seeing a shark would be epic. Maybe I'm a bit boring, but I kind of just want to see a seahorse or some brightly coloured fish. Maybe we'll both get lucky. Not gonna lie, I don't know how lucky I'm gonna feel seeing a shark. You reach the boat steps. Ready? You answer by putting on your snorkeling equipment. Oh, we are so gonna die. We are so gonna die. Death is so imminent right now. Death is so about to happen. It should have been, as you can see by my hat, I avoid water. Can we have a redo? As you can see by my hat, I avoid water. Thanks, Nura. How are you doing, Noemi? Welcome in. I hope you have a wonderful day today. How are you doing? They don't want us Canadians to live in these costumes. Yeah, no, same. Same. Can I be an honorary Canadian? This is reminding me of season 4 so much. Is it really? What about it is, like, in particularly reminding you of season 4? Kitted out, you and Hayden head into the shallow water. You take in the beauty of your surroundings. Small schools of fish whiz past you as you swim just above the sea floor. We've had this background too. I think we've done this exact date before, which isn't an issue because we've had 10 seasons and we've repeated this date once. This is like the second time. But I went on this date in season 4 with Tom, I think. I think you're right, I'm here. I think that is exactly what it is. I think I went on this date with Tom. I believe. Joey, I can't lie. I think that's a brilliant idea. And if you have the equipment, can you send it our way? Thanks. You can be an honorary Canadian. Thank you. And I'm so sorry to have asked. Do I lose it? Do I lose it? Is my license revoked? Sorry. Sorry. That first one was real. You take in the beauty of your surroundings. Small schools of fish whiz past as you swim just above the sea floor. Hayden nudges you and points out a parrotfish. Its vibrant red and yellow scales make it hard to miss. Let's follow the fish. You know, that's what you do in every horror movie, you know? You decide to follow the fish. It leads you and Hayden to a gorgeous collection of aquatic plants. Suddenly, a black-tip reef shark emerges from the plants. Seeing you and Hayden, it quickly darts away in the opposite direction. Hayden holds his hand out to you. I'm going to take his hand. Why not? We're in the romance of the underwater with my hat. That I must have so much oxygen trapped in that hat because otherwise we wouldn't be able to breathe. You take his hand and continue exploring, and every now and then your eyes meet. The flirty energy between you steadily rises. Hayden pulls you closer to him. We could do a little underwater kiss. I don't mean to lead him on, but I kind of do. You and Hayden remove your snorkels in unison. Your lips are on each other in an instant. All the flirty energy has led to this moment of bliss. You kiss until you have to go up to the surface for air. You and Hayden arrive on dry land, exhausted from your underwater exploration. You whip off your snorkel masks and grab towels to dry off. That was so amazing. Being in the water brings back so many memories. Like what? One of my first ever jobs as a stuntman was diving from a boat into the sea. It was quite literally life-changing for me. Why? Because I knew right then and there I wanted to do this job for as long as possible. There's nothing like the rush of a stunt. For a thrill seeker like me, it's everything. And the icing on top, getting to see the world while doing what I love, I couldn't ask for more. I love that story. Maybe. That was such a great story. I'm so happy you shared it with me. He shrugs and smiles. I just really love talking to you, Kira. I couldn't have asked for a better ending to our date. I don't think I'm ready for it to be over. How would you feel about staying a little longer? Is it worth staying, friends? I'm feeling like we should head back. We're not really in it with Hayden. I think we should head back. You weren't Lily? That was her name, I think. Yeah, Lily. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Tom and... Yeah, because they were both the newbies, right? You're on probation. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, dear. And hello, welcome in. What's your Twitch name? I'm so sorry. I really appreciate you. Also, would you prefer to be called... Is it Abdulaziz? Have I said that right? I'm so sorry, but welcome in. Are you going to switch boys if it lets you? Oh, you're Azzy. Of course you're Azzy. That makes so much sense. Hello, Azzy. Welcome in. We have a little bit of a different thing going on over on YouTube. We're doing Love Island, the game. So this is your full name. You have such a pretty name. I don't know how to say it. It's pretty. I don't mean to be offensive. Like, I love... It doesn't sound feminine if you think pretty is like feminine. I'm like talking myself into circles. I like your name. I think it looks really good. I can't say it, I don't think. Abdulaziz Al-Fail-Shawi? Have I said it right? I hope you're doing okay. Welcome in. It has fail in it. Hey, but that just means it stands for falling all in love because we're doing Love Island. You did great. Thank you. I appreciate you, Azzy. I don't know if I'm going to switch boys, Shelly, because I'm kind of like on the Lisbeth train. But I might have to switch boys because Hayden's so lovely. But, you know, if we can't go for Lisbeth, if we're locked out, I want to experience everything, you know. Not interested in seeing a shark while snorkeling in the ocean, but fun fact, I've seen my mum feed pet sharks in an aquarium when I was 6 and it was so scary. That sounds amazing. Your mum is so cool. Your mum is so cool. Love the hat on Kira. Are you all ready for Halloween? We don't really celebrate it here, but Kira in game, she, as you can tell, is very ready for Halloween. I love that this is a thing that exists in the Love Island game. But I wish Lottie could have worn that hat. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I would do it, of course, but for you, maybe not. Wesley, what's that in reference to? I'm so sorry. And Yona, yeah, I mean, like, imagine an underwater kiss in real life. I think I'd panic. I'll explain the Halloween outfits. They only become available once you get to volume 4. Oh, what? This has been a repeated theme for a long time. I got to do a lot of streams before the 11th of November then, haven't I? That's so sad. Lisbeth for life. Lisbeth is love. Lisbeth is life. Agreed. Oh, Wesley, do you know what? Fair enough. We had to share Hamish, didn't we? So... now it's different. Now it's a different story. I think we should head back then. Hey Sheila, how are you doing? Welcome in. Sorry I missed your message. I hope you're doing well. And thank you to you and Noemi as well for both being channel members. I appreciate you. I'm ready to head back to the villa. I get it. We've definitely packed in a lot today. Hayden takes in the beach. But if you decide to change your mind, I won't argue with you. I mean, who knows when we'll get the chance to have private time like this again. I'd love to make the most of it with you. Why don't you make the most of it with Frankie, sir? Maybe you should do that. Maybe you should. Even still, I'm ready to go back. Whatever you want, Kira. You start walking back to the boat, Hayden right beside him. Beside him? Hayden right beside you. Kira? Hayden? I've been wanting to ask you something. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Okay. Ask away. You didn't get to choose who you'd go on this date with. I'm happy it ended up being me. Okay, I was going to say, you haven't asked me anything. The following choice will have a major effect on the story. Decide carefully. But I wanted to know, do you wish you were on this date with someone else? Yeah, oh gosh. At least they're giving us an option to change our mind. But I kind of feel like I want to pick Lisbeth here. Where is Lisbeth? Where is the option? I'm going to say... what should we do? I'll do a poll. Do tell me what I should do. Who should I say? Hayden? Ethan? Or Milo? Break his heart, he's probably a playboy. Azzy, he is though. He's like flirting with other girls. Well, he's technically coupled up with another girl. Are you familiar with the concept of Love Island, by the way? If you have Love Island, it's a reality TV show. Everyone goes on, immediately they start coupling up with other people. So he's coupled up with another girl. And we've swooped in and we've like swept him off his feet. And now he's kind of having a thing for us. But he's also not really talking about it to the other girl. I don't know, he's giving like playboy energy, he is. Let's be messy and pick someone else. I think we should, but the poll is overwhelmingly in Hayden's favor right now. So I think we're just gonna have to keep going for Hayden. To be fair, Hayden is very much more my type. So I'm tempted to just say it's fine. We'll just keep going with Hayden anyway, because look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this man. Please feel free to vote in chat, everyone. I appreciate you. Okay, 15 votes. We're here, so it's Hayden. Let's go for Hayden again. Sorry, Wesley. There is no one I'd rather be here with. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm really happy you feel that way. You end the date on a high note, and you and Hayden chat happily all the way back to the boat. You and Hayden arrive back at the villa and walk straight into an argument. Your good date vibes are dampened. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? I ain't getting, he's my type. That is the vibe. That is 100% the vibe. The angry reactions that popped up when I chose someone different made me feel so bad. You got angry reactions? Okay, I'm really glad I chose Hayden then. But oh my gosh, that's so bad. Wesley, I wouldn't have expected anything else. What's the name of your MC again this season? I've forgotten. Also, Lotta, that sounds amazing. That sounds so cool. Keep us updated. I would really like to know. I've never owned an exotic pet before. Yeah, the fortune teller outfit was so good, right, Nura? Hadley, that's it. Hadley. I need to remember that. It's a name I've not really come across ever. I don't think I know a single person named Hadley. So I'm trying to remember it. Wow, that really is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Are you being serious right now? Are you? It was a private conversation, Sophia. And that gives you the green light to drag my name? It was hardly dragging your name. You've got to be joking. You were saying a lot, Jessie. I don't want to hear it, to be honest. Yeah, because you can't handle hearing that you're in the wrong. Whatever, Sophia. Look at that weak reply. It's because you know I'm right. Sophia, I don't know what we're walking into here, but come on, that's not... what have we just walked into? Couldn't have asked a better question. Suddenly, all eyes are on you and Hayden. Look who's back, the person who caused all this. You and Hayden look at each other. Me? No, Kira. That was a quick episode. What? I think I hate Sophia. Yeah, I mean, hate's a strong word, obviously, but she is not very nice at all. Do you know what? I'm so angry about it. Not angry, I'm frustrated because there's so much stigma in the whole world and throughout all media about having a larger body type. And Sophia has a wonderfully different body type to every single other character we've had. There have been some similarities to other characters before who have larger body types, but Sophia is very differently drawn, and I love that, and it's so nice to have the diversity. What I don't like is the fact that Sophia is the villain. Like, I understand that it shouldn't make a difference, but I also really feel like it shouldn't be the person who looks the most different who is the villain. And I know that is an argument that has been very prominent throughout all sources of media, not just for people who are, like, plus size, but also for people of all different races. And I don't like the fact that Sophia is the person that they've made the villain, you know? Yona, at least you have a very pretty name. I have no problem with the name Sophia. I think it's a very pretty name. But I don't like the fact that she is the villain, you know? I rage so much when I see her talking. She doesn't even have to be talking to me specifically. Exactly. Frankie is next. I've got my priorities, though. I'm not a biggest fan of Frankie. Naya, I feel like, can do no wrong. And Lisbeth is, like, 10 out of 10. Sophia has the same body type as me, but her attitude is just so wrong. Exactly! Like, I think the thing that worries me and frustrates me is that people are going to see Sophia, younger people who, I know it's a 17+ game, but I do know younger people play it. But younger people or people who are more impressionable are going to see Sophia. And I know this is a bit of a jump, but I do feel like there's a way of connecting these things in your head and saying, well, you know, she looks that way, she's not nice. And then you have like that argument that's caused for generations to come. That's like, these people are this way, and it's like not as in a general statement, and I don't like that at all. It's like there are so many negative stereotypes, and this I've never seen this as a stereotype, but I don't want it to start one, you know. Liz, hello. It was I've kind of I announced it earlier today, but it was definitely like a last minute-ish stream. Yeah, they do. They always make the people of color or plus size characters as villains, and I don't like that. I think it's kind of changed a little bit with Fusebox with the people of color over the last couple of seasons. I might be wrong. I might have forgotten someone. But please, why don't you make people who... You're doing such a good thing, Fusebox. Love Island the game are doing such a good thing by bringing Sophia in and like expanding the body type range, because we had 3 different body types. I think maybe 4 if you count Felix, like 4 different body types in the Love Island games. And then we've put Sophia in, which is like the 5th body type, and she's the villain. I hate it. It angers me. Sorry for going on that little rant. I hope that's okay. But I hope you're doing okay, Liz. I feel like every girl is going to gang up on us besides Elizabeth. Do you know what? If that is true, I will take it back. But I kind of feel like Sophia's gonna be the ringleader, you know. Wesley, I'm glad. Lexi was the worst. Lexi, exactly, like she was so bad, but it was good because she was like Lexi. She was Lexi, you know. Yeah, Felix wasn't written as a serious love interest, and I think Felix should have come back in All Stars, if I'm being completely honest. Even if they weren't going to bring any Season 2 characters back, I think Felix definitely could have been a really good shout, because you never really had a chance with him, I don't think. Mate, did anyone win with Felix? Can't remember who the villain was last season. Neither can I, and I don't think that's a good thing, is it? That we can't remember who the villain was. Can't remember. You won with Felix! Okay, so maybe he was. Maybe I just didn't give him a chance. I mean, I definitely didn't give him a chance, and I wish I did, but I didn't have time. I would like to play a season where there's no villain. Yeah, we just have a good villain, like a good villain, a good villa. Like, there's gonna be drama. There's always gonna be drama, but why does it have to be one person that always starts it? You know, the same person. Who was Pound Shop Hayley Williams again? I don't remember. Gabby. Yeah, Gabby with an I think. She was, I love that you said Pound Shop as well. She was in Suresha's season, right? Suresha's ex. Kat and Finn and the singer guy. Zeph. Do you think Zeph was the villain? I don't remember that. I do not remember that. But yeah, Kat was the villain. You're right. Kat was the villain. I haven't played Tempting Fate, so I don't know the villain either. That's so weird, isn't it? Oh, but hey, enjoy it when you do play. Was Tempting Fate the last one? No, it wasn't. It was Tempting Fate was the one before, right? I'm getting all confused. Anyway. Anyway. He harassed you. Okay, Liz, that makes sense. Oh, yes, he did. He was so, like, pushy. Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I understand that. I didn't think about it from that point of view, but yeah, you're right. To be fair, a lot of those storylines, it's not good, but a lot of those storylines I put to the back of my head because I don't like them and I like to not think about that. Not saying you shouldn't bring it up. You should 100% bring it up and you 100% should talk about it. It's just in my head, I just compartmentalize it. Unicorns, welcome in! Season 3 didn't really have any dramatic characters, but people thought it was boring and called it Friend Island. What did you think? I liked Season 3 a lot. I didn't even notice there weren't any villains. I might have done at the time, but I don't feel like I remembered that now. Pushy is a gentle word for creepy or cringy. Yeah, no, both of those things. Zeph's character was definitely on the... He was like this big pop star who thought he was really all that, and he was really giving it all that, and it was just not very nice, you know. Melissa, oh yes, Melissa was kind of a villain. I think it was Tempting Fate, or was it All Stars? Was it All Stars? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take your word for it. I completely forgot. Kaz, hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How is the galaxy treating you? And yeah, she was a person of color and plus size. Do you know what I mean? Are you seeing what I'm saying? My would have to be chemically induced romance, Gabby. Oh, that's good. Biggest ick. Yeah, Gabby's not my favorite. I forgot Gabby existed. Hello. Hello. Popped his big head though. What? He did what? He did what we did. We did pop his ego and his big head. Galaxy's treating me good. I hope you're good too. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. We're just at the end of episode 1 at the moment and we're about to go back into it. Bombshell had a few good eggs. I miss Bombshell. I'd play Bombshell again, you know. I've only just finished it on the channel and I play it again now. I appreciate you all so much. If I do miss any comments, please feel free to repost them as well. Yes, Sheila, you're right. Zeph stole the MC, even though I made it clear I didn't like him. Yes, you are right. That is what he was doing. I feel like Melissa as a villain in All Stars was overshadowed by Kat. Yeah, Kat was terrible. Take me back to season 1. Ugh. Hey, if you could trade out this app for the first app, would you do it? Like, as a general question to everyone. I don't know if I would. No, who am I kidding? I definitely would. I miss season 2 so much, and I miss season 3. I don't really miss season 1, but I miss season 2 and 3. The only thing that's sort of stopping me is that I really liked Tempting Fate, and I really liked... No, Tempting Fate was the one I really liked. There isn't a sweet plus-size character. There's been a couple over the seasons, but there hasn't been... Can I show you? I don't know if I can show you quickly, but there's been a lot of... So, the plus-size characters that they've had in the game have been drawn to be like plus-size models like you'd have on the runway. So they have like really perfect proportions. And with Sophia, she's drawn like a real person. She has a really good body shape, and I really like the way that she's drawn, and I really like her character art. And I don't mean that as a slight to anything. And I really don't. I don't know how to phrase it differently, but like the kind of girls who were in Love Island, the game, were drawn as like runway models. And Sophia just looks really different to that. Like she has, like I say, like this 5th body type. But she's not very sweet. She's not very sweet. And she's very, as you can see, she's not very nice already. Najuma was adorable. Najuma was such a good character. You couldn't stand Henrik? Oh, I would have done a Henrik run if I'd have finished my second playthrough, you know? I actually really liked him in the end, but I completely understand that. I missed seasons 1 to 3. It was so good. The memories I made, I wish I would have took more screenshots. The only thing I can say is I'm really glad that I recorded the whole of season 2 and 1 and 3 before it went down, but I wish I'd have finished that second playthrough. I so wish. I guess it's the love thing show. I'm surprised how everyone isn't mean and lacking. As in, like, lacking personality, a little bit of vapid brain cells. To be fair, they do have a lot of personality. I'll give that to Fusebox. There was, I think, last season or the season before, we had a little bit of a problem because the characters were just recycling the same dialogue. Because it's a choose your own adventure game. So you start at this point and you go all the way through and make all of these different pathways and you get to the end point. And there was lots of branching pathways that so you had the choice of 3 characters to couple up with, and all 3 of them would give you the same dialogue. And I think that's not really on. I think that could be pathed differently. So I'm really glad that they've sort of changed that for this season. I never got to play season 2, so I would trade, because my gosh, this app has some bad seasons, plus season 2 looks like so much fun. It was so good. It was so good. Apple-shaped girly representation. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's another one. Another one I made clear I didn't like, but he stole my MC anyway. Anyone who takes me away from Bobby was an enemy. Do you know what? I understand this. I do understand this. Bad Swedish representation with Henrik, I think. Oh no, I did like Henrik though. I didn't care for Henrik. I think it was, yeah, I liked Carl as well. It was Carl, Henrik, Lucas, and Bobby for me. Bobby number 1, but Lucas. Also, when I played that back and I played it more on like a Henrik route, he's a horrible person. I don't think I like Lucas. I want more Tim. I want more Tim in my life, please. And thank you very much. I missed him. I think they could make an All-Stars too, but actually use characters from the show from seasons 1 to 3. I think that'd be really nice, but I'm not going to count my chickens. I don't think that's going to ever happen. Kira has walked right into the middle of a big bust-up sandwich, and she's filling in the middle. And she's the filling in the middle. They want to be careful with sandwiches. They can get really dangerous. Always throwing around shell spells, hitting beach litterers with broomsticks, turning surfers into sea snails. What? I know the difference between a sandwich and a sandwich. Shut up, Greg. Join us next time to see if Kira can get away from the drama, or she may be yeastery. What is this? What is this? Okay, we're gonna go into episode 2, but I've got an ad in the meantime. Wasn't the problem with Henrik and Lucas. The one you liked was kicked out or something? Yes, that's always the case. So I always liked Lucas, and then he was kicked out. So you had to lie to the girls and tell them you liked the other one, and then he'd be kicked out. But I hate it. I hate it. The puns get worse. No! I can't take these puns. I can't take them. Fusebox only lets the characters keep their personalities if we don't couple up with them. I wish you were joking. Unfortunately, I know you're not. Too many characters from season 1 and 2 are married off to half the fandom. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why they will never do season 1 and 2. They'll never bring those back in an All-Stars sense, because I think there'll be too much uproar. Unless they did post it as an alternate universe, but no one's got the time for that. And that is completely fair. Completely fair. All right. Are you ready? There was a bad but fun pun in the first episode for today's volume. I kind of want to know what it is. I'll forget it in 2 weeks if you want to share it. All right. Everyone, stay hydrated, please. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close the app and reload it. And hope that means I'm going to get the new swimsuits. I don't think I will. But I might have to push an update from the App Store, which I'm kind of okay to do. Okay, let's see if I can push an app through. An app update. But you did say there were season 4 only. So, therefore, I kind of feel like that's not going to happen. It's like, I'm sat here like, wait, how do I do it? I'm so bad. I really don't. What is technology? Small updates and fixes. Preparations for our newest season, Winning Hearts. I haven't done an update in so long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Gary was the best. Gara's the best, Mike. I agree with you, Wesley. I think Amir's right. I think it must be a chapter 4 thing. Right, there we go. It's updated. Let's have a look and see if it's worked. I doubt it, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Joey. I do think the only thing is they all had like very muscular abs, but that is also a problem in oh, Bobby didn't really have like oh, he did actually have abs, but the I actually looked into it again today. There's like so many books as well where the characters don't go to the gym and they have rock solid abs. So I think it's just a media thing. It's just a media thing. Too much muscle is my turn off. I usually go for their personality if I'm playing for any of the guys or girls. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind it. I don't really tend to see it until someone points it out. Like some of you pointed out last week. I think it might have been you, Lotta, maybe, that the guys all had like six packs, and I was like, oh yeah. I just didn't even see it. Yeah, it's just natural. Like we're just born with it. It's just like I came out of the womb with many abs in place. Do you know what? If they work for it, they work for it. And I do think, to be fair, the guys that do go on the show really do work for their abs. And a lot of the interviews have come out saying how much they've spent time in the gym beforehand. And the girls as well, like, are very, very muscular, athletic people who go on the show. But because we have the freedom in the game, I like more body types. I don't really like overly shredded guys personally. Same. So I'd like to see less shredded guys in the game. But it's okay. Oh, you were talking about Jake? Oh, I did like Jake as well. I did like Jake too. I'm sorry. Jake from season 1 was always my favorite, and it was so annoying how long and hard it was to couple up with him. I think, did we end up with Jake? I think. I want to have a look at Jake as well because I don't remember what he looks like. Yeah, he had abs. He had abs. That's the way. That's the way. Okay, I'm back in the game. Should we have a look? Should we see what happened? Okay, I don't have any new swimsuits either. Should we see about hairstyles? Okay, I don't think I've got any new hairstyles either, unfortunately. That's such a shame. I kind of feel like we knew it was going to happen. Also, doesn't she sleep those purple? I'm going to keep her with the ombre that she had. Are we ever going to find it again? There it is, right down the bottom. Yeah, exactly. I'm here. I feel like if we've got the muscular guys, we need some muscular girls too. Was Joey the only girl with a six-pack so far? Yeah, I think so. I don't remember any of the other girls. And even, like, the thing is as well, Jo was, like, ripped apart by some of the online people who played the show because she wasn't feminine enough. And I don't like that. I think that we should just... I had a comment in... I sent it to Joey. I had a comment in my comments on my channel as well. And someone said they really didn't like my character because she was too scary and she didn't look normal. You know, if you don't like the way someone looks, that's okay. You don't have to tell them. You just don't have to say it. Stop doing the updates, Azzy. I do feel like a good healthy body is all that is important. It doesn't matter like what size at all, as long as you're healthy. I know, Liz. It made me laugh because, like, to me, she looks so normal. Jo was just my enemy because she took Bobby out on a date. No, that's fair. That's completely fair. Don't get me wrong. I think that's completely fair. Cat had abs. Okay, let me have a look. Cat Love Island game. Yes, she does. She's very toned. I also love that she had two models as well. I do feel like she lost some of her muscle definition when she came back on the show, which is just kind of a little bit more realistic to me, to be honest. I think it's kind of nice that she lost some of that muscle definition. My healthy body isn't a match for my wicked mind. I like you. You're cool. Nobody can see the health. Yeah, exactly. And also a body that is not healthy should still never be judged. I completely agree. I think, for me, I think you should be doing what you can to be healthy in the way that you can be healthy. I don't work out every day. I don't work out any day, but I don't also think I've got a very healthy body. So I've got like a way to go for that. I hope so, Sheila. I hope so. It was from the narrator. It was something like, my girlfriend took a trip to the Caribbean. I always get confused because I know Americans in other countries say Caribbean. I told a friend and he said Jamaica. And I said, no, it was her decision. Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm a bit of a gym girly. I wish I was. I wish I was. I don't have the motivation. And I also explode every time I go to the gym or try and run. My heart feels like it's going to go out of my chest. And that is more reason to exercise. What can I say? I have no excuse. But that's what I mean, Liz, is like healthy for you. Like in the way that you can be. Like you do whatever you can to look after yourself, to make sure that on the days where you can prepare your food for yourself and do that. Like that's my definition of healthy. Not like what you look for in a book and say like you eat all of your 5 a day, you do this, you do this. My definition of healthy is you doing what you can do when you can do it. Does that make sense? See, skipping running for the football. Yeah, more in the self-care realm. Yeah, absolutely. So for instance, if you can go to the gym once a week, that's better than not going to the gym. But if you can't I don't go to the gym. If you can't go to the gym and you're just doing what you can do to make sure you're eating properly and drinking enough, that is what I consider healthy as well. Kat would have been pretty in Ex on the Villa if she had her hair in All Star. I loved her All Stars hair. I loved her All Stars hair. I would have loved her to have that in Ex on the Villa as well, to be fair. Same thing as competitive swimming, we just don't compete. Wait, what is? Sorry? Oh, sorry, I didn't read properly. I hate gym, but I love riding a bike. I go to school by riding a bike, even in the winter when there is snow and ice, because I have winter tires on my bike. That's so cool. I'm on the swim team, even though we don't compete. That's nice. I really like that. That's the kind of thing I wish I could do, is just like get out on my bike, but I don't have a bike yet. Maybe I should get one. I couldn't run on regular pavement. I only run on sand to save my knees for the future. That's really good, Joey. I love that. I think that's so important as well. Running can be so dangerous because it damages so many joints as well. Yeah, any form of exercise or movement is great. I think for me, if I go out on a walk once a day, I consider that quite healthy because I am moving and going away. I don't do that every day, and I should. But I think when I say healthy, I don't subscribe to the mindset of like a ripped person is healthy. I think you doing what you can do to make sure you're sort of preserving yourself in the best way, if you can, on the days that you can, is how I can see healthy. She's missing a broom. She is missing a broom. She's missing a broom. We are going to start the next part as well. Oh, Kelsey, bless you. That sounds so painful. Are you okay? Dance class is the only workout I do enjoy. But I do that at least 4 or 5 hours a week. That's amazing. 4.5 hours a week, maybe. And eat healthy, but as a PCOS girly, I'm still plus size. That's exactly like my point. Like, I feel like you are much... I mean, I don't know how to phrase this without getting in trouble. Because I don't mean, like, it in a bad way. But the fact that you do exercise, that's way more than I do. Like, I think that's incredible. That's so inspirational, Yona. I wish I could. I need to do it slowly and ease in, and I just don't have time. And I feel like I should make time. Some weeks or months, all I can manage is maybe some stretches and a walk. That's still good. That's still really good, Liz. I think that's so important. And the fact that you do that is amazing. I think that's like genuinely so good. So many people can't or don't. I'm on the more don't, and I would stretch, but that's pretty much it. But I do like going for the walks when I can. I have to admit, riding a bike when there is minus 20 degrees Celsius, it sucks, but I've got no options. Bless you. Oh my gosh, that must be horrible. At least you like the riding, but oh my goodness, bless you. I agree, less size definitely doesn't have anything to do with health. I know that there are people who are much healthier than me that are all sizes. And I also know that it really doesn't dictate if you're healthy or not based on your size. I don't really go to the gym, but I walk a lot on my work, so that's my workout. That's perfect! Noemi, that's so good. You're moving. I love that. I had surgery to prepare it. Oh, bless you, Kelsey. It's actually cool what they do these days to fix it. Thanks for asking. You had a cadaver ACL put in. Whoa, that's so cool. So my new ACL was donated by someone else. I didn't know that was a thing that happened. Like, I knew that you could have, like, donated parts, but I didn't know about your ACL. Oh, Azzy, I'm so sorry. Oh, bless you. That sounds so painful again. As soon as people use, like, things like ripped, I'm like, oh. Most days it's like nothing ever happened, but I would be able to tell with something like running. I went hiking last weekend. I could definitely feel it then. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad that it's a lot better than it was. Physical therapy does wonders. Yeah, that's amazing. Mine's partial. Still must hurt so much. Walking is legit the best everyday exercise. I wish when I move home, I'm going to really try and make an effort to walk more. I want to go to places where if I walk at right, so this sounds really stupid. If I go on a walk here, there's nothing I can't really go anywhere because it's just like a village, and then you've got main roads on either side of the village. So if I went out and walked, I'm bored because I've done that walk so many times. I like there's nothing that is new to me, and I can't like go out and play Pokemon Go or something like that as I walk because I don't have any internet here. There is no internet. I'm in like an internet dead zone. So I'd have to find something to do on my walks that keep me entertained, which is why I don't go out walking as much as I should. And if I've got access to the car and we go out on walks further away, then I'm great because I'm like amazing. I could go for ages. Some days, most days it's hard. So that's fantastic. But I'd love to go somewhere where there's a better ability to walk in nicer places and like for more places as well. Yeah, you're right. Adding the rip. It's the sound. It's the sound of ripping. It adds it to our head. You're so right. I love winter in Finland. We have 4 proper seasons, and when it gets dark before 8 in the morning, snow is glistening, but it's beautiful but cold. I think I need to go to Finland. I think you've just convinced me I need to go to Finland. In the cold as well. When I was in Ireland on the farm, I did not one workout, but I came back home ripped. The farm, with daily movement, just sneakily made me quite strong and fit without even noticing. That's the thing, isn't it? It's like those kind of jobs where you're constantly doing. I think they're so good for you. So good for you. I'm fairly healthy for my size. I have good blood pressure and no diabetes, but my knees aren't great because of my weight. You having the good blood pressure and having no diabetes, I think is really good. And I think that is such a good thing. I'm sorry about your knees though. Hopefully it doesn't deteriorate. Like if you are comfortable or if you have found ways to make yourself more comfortable, that's fantastic, but I am sorry about your knees. Sheila, I would do that if I hadn't a treadmill or an exercise bike, or if I had like the pop-up ones. If I could get a standing desk and a treadmill, I would have that because I work and I edit all the time at my desk, so being able to walk at the same time, I'd be so happy. Wesley, have a good time at your last class. I hope it goes so well. My helmet and leashes can be frozen. My hair can be turned white. My helmet, cap, or scarf are covered in ice too. I have to wear 2 or 3 pairs of pants when it's cold. I'm so sorry. That sounds horrible, but also kind of nice. But it's like as long as you can get home and get cozy, you know what I mean? Love selecting nature type uploads to watch. Sheila, that sounds so good. Or a movie you like. I love that. That's so good. My local walk parks bore me. It's so quick. Yeah, me too. I wish I wasn't like that. And I know you can go and like see everything different, but we don't really have anything that's changeable where I am. Rip or tear is so accurate, and I hate to make you cringe, but I heard it happen. I'll never forget the noise. It was more like a loud snapping though, and suddenly I couldn't walk. Kelsey, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I know I'm smiling, but it's because I'm unsure what to do with this information. Bless you though. I hope that it's like only going to get better. And I know that's not how it works, but I can hope. Bodies are weird. It's just normal in here, and it's just 2 trips in a day. Even if it sucks, it's still more or less worth it. I'm glad, Lotta. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. I hate driving in the snow. Snow driving is so scary, especially if you're from a place. Like in the UK, we don't really have winter tires. That's not really a thing. So when we're driving around with winter tires, it's like, but we don't really have winter tires. We don't really do that. So whenever it snows, it's like everyone is going so slowly, which is good, and I'm glad. But it's just like, it's... Yeah, I really want to go winter camping in the next couple of weeks. So I'm definitely going to have to do that, Lotta, and just like wrap up so warm. I've never been camping, and I really want to go winter camping. That's what I do is slalom. I love a cold but sunny winter day. Cold is fine if it's sunny. I'm happy. I'm very happy if that is the case. Not frozen, more like frost. Yeah, I see what you mean, like all the frost. Thank you, Azzy. You're cool. You're part of that community. I appreciate you loads. It is definitely a different vibe over here than it is on Twitch, but I appreciate both sides. Both sides. Oh, Azzy, I'm sorry. They heard it too, though. I really hope I can start going to my gym classes again. The past weeks, I haven't been well enough. Yeah, absolutely. I was feeling so good and was in such a good routine. I hate it when my body just says no. I think that's the thing, isn't it? When your body is like stopping you from doing something that you really want to do and you feel the benefits of, it's just kind of aggravating, you know? Their facial expressions made me laugh, though. That's what you need. You need the laugh when you're in pain. Glad I recovered so well. It's not something that I ever expected to happen. I've only heard of this injury with athletes. Yeah. All I did was slip on wet grass. I'm going to get some grippy shoes. Grippy shoes. Here it's very foggy, then sunny in the afternoon. Great fall vibes. That sounds lovely, Liz. That sounds so good. Not Christmas without snow and ice. I kind of wanted to snow on Christmas Day this year. We don't usually get that. We usually get snow in like January, February, sometimes March and April. April was last year, I think it snowed, and we were all like, what is going on? Okay. We're going to get on to part 2 because I've been waffling a lot, but I really appreciate you all. And thank you so much for sharing your stories and chatting. It's been a pleasure. Let's get on to the next part. Feel free to keep chatting, by the way. Even if I don't answer your comments, chat amongst yourselves. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope it goes really well. But I'm going to get on to this part, which is called Episode 5, On the Rocks. Cracks in the couples are beginning to show. Cracks in the couples are beginning to show. Oh yes you do, Kelsey. Well, I'm still worried. But I'm also like a really big hypochondriac. It's really bad. I'm a hypochondriac and I'm a germaphobe. And I like gaslight myself into thinking there's a problem and then gaslight myself out of it. So that's my daily life. My daily life. Sheila, would you like to go somewhere snowy for winter? Azzy, that's so weird that both of you... I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. That both of you did the wet grass slip, or the grass slip, you know. That's me. Who probably ate too much grass as a kid. Now, I would be mean if I said that explained a lot, so I'm not gonna say. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen today. Kira and Hayden have just returned from their watery dates. I once had a watery date. I once had a watery date. Things got very wet indeed. The girl I was seeing even shouted out, "I'm soaking down there!" Turned out I had knocked a glass of water into her lap. She wasn't happy, just like Sophia isn't happy right now. Let's get back to the action and see what's got her all fired up. You and Hayden are shocked. Joey, the triangle's gone. It's now a slope. It's now a sloop. What? What's the sloop? You and Hayden are shocked at Sophia's confrontational statement. What's going on, Sophia? Don't act like you don't know. We were on a date. How does any of this involve Kira? Seriously, Sophia, there's no need for this. You said enough, Jessie. I don't need this right now. Sophia. Sophia storms off. Fine. Jessie storms off in the opposite direction. Well, that was kind of awkward. I don't know. Look at the sloop. It's like a sloop. Drama, drama, drama. Hey, Alfie, how are you doing? Welcome back. How is the pasta? You say it's lovely, but is it good because it's technically, like, past its best? We should probably go and see if Jessie's okay. Yeah, okay. Catch you in a bit, Kira. The boys head off to find Jessie as you and the remaining girls look at each other in a stunned silence. Sophia is such a drama queen. Sophia seems to be making a scene. Sophia seems to enjoy making a scene, doesn't she? Maybe she didn't like me stealing the limelight today. She can be a lot for sure. She's just emotional is all. You look over and see that Sophia is sitting alone at the swing seat. She is definitely not happy. Sounds like she might be legit upset over this. Let's go and see how she's doing. Is anyone going to tell me what this is all about? Come with us and you'll find out. You and the girls head over to join Sophia. You okay, Sophia? Not really, no. She shakes her head in frustration. Jesse needs to be honest with himself. It's so childish to flip-flop like that. The boy needs to get his head together. Sophia looks at you with annoyance in her eyes. You've changed everything, Kira. Well, she is a bombshell. Yep, it's kind of her job to shake things up. Let's not put this on Kira. If we're being honest, this was the boy's fault. Fair enough. Sophia looks at you again and frowns. Maybe Sophia does still have the model body type, actually. Unless her model's changed. I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. That's so weird to me. Because she looks pretty good too. Like perfect. Like hourglassy. Something big obviously happened while I was away. It did, and it's probably best that we tell you about it. It's only fair. Yeah, you're one minute. Love the voice you're giving Sophia. It suits her so well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm sad the wish doesn't come with short hair. I'm sad the hat is just not... Like, could you not have made a hat category? Maybe that's too difficult. But it would be so nice. So nice. Yeah, you're one of us and you deserve to know. And your name was mentioned quite a few times. Jess definitely caused a scene. So, Kira, do you want to hear what went down? I have to pay for the gossip? Oh, but I want to know. Of course I do. Give me the deets. Okay, here we go. So basically it all started when us girls hit the lounges for a chill sesh. We figured while you're having fun on a date, we may as well try to relax. I needed to keep my mind on something else. So we were relaxing in the sun, trying to take it easy, when we noticed the boys heading over to the beanbags. They were clearly trying to chat without us hearing. They were whispering and looking all shady. We immediately stopped our chat and tried to hear what they were saying. The boys were hooked on whatever Jesse was telling them. Then my ears really pricked up because he said my name. What was he saying? He was talking about his relationship with me. I prepared myself to hear some compliments, honestly. But instead of showering me with praise, he brought you into the convo. Me? He started by saying all these nice things about you. That you were a great listener, that you were special, blah, blah, blah. Then he spoke about how you gave him advice about Sophia. He was blabbing about how you told him I wasn't right for him. I don't appreciate you poking around in my business like that, Kira. I don't know what you mean. I think Jesse needs to work his stuff out. If Jesse's a little mixed up, that's on him. I was just chatting to him about it. Fine, I just wish you would have come to me sooner. Anyway, carrying on. And this is the part that involves all the boys. They huddled up proper close. We had to be extra silent. And then Jesse said it. Said what? Frankie looks a little awkwardly at Sophia. He said he's seen a different side to Sophia since you entered the villa. Can you believe that? Making out like I'm two-faced or something. And saying that to the other boys? That's proper staring, if you ask me. How did you manage to stay quiet? We didn't. I was off my feet in a heartbeat. I marched straight over to them. And obviously the rest of us couldn't just sit back and watch. So we backed Sophia and went over there with her. And as soon as the boys saw us, they suddenly looked sheepish. So I'm like, what did you just say about me, Jesse? And he goes all quiet and awkward. He tried to act like nothing had been said. So I was like, what about my different sides? And then he realized I must have heard what he said. And he tried to make out that he didn't mean anything by it. This was such a backtrack from him. He should have owned what he said. Then I kind of made things worse. How did you do that? I said, if anyone has changed, it's Jesse. And he kind of took that personally. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to say. I guess you had to be there. Trust me, it made things tense. Sophia looks at you again. If I'm being honest, I did tell Jesse that I was annoyed with you. I told him it can't be a coincidence that everything was fine before you arrived. He said that me and him had only known each other for a few hours, and that I was overreacting. He said that we weren't married off, and being possessive is a red flag. This is where our story kind of goes in your favor, Kira. What do you mean? I asked him what was so special about you. And what did Jesse say? Not that I want to know, of course. Just not Jesse. All the boys had something to say about you. Of course they did. I'm the star. I wouldn't have had it any other way. I should be the talk of the villa at all times. I just hope this villa is big enough for more than one queen. You should probably know that Ethan said he wanted to be on the date with you. And Milo said the same. Can't say I'm too pleased with that. Me neither. Can't really blame them though. She smiles at you. This is the point of the story where you and Hayden strolled back in here. I guess I kind of just had to get it off my chest, or at least I planned to. That's why I came to get you so hard. That's why I came at you so hard. You were in the wrong. And you were completely out of line. Summer's just started and you're trying to make an enemy out of me? Not a good idea. I was out of line. I can see that, and I'm sorry. Suddenly a text pings. Sophia just apologized? I've got a text. What's it say, bro? Oi, boys, wait for us. You and the other girls rush over to the beanbags. The girls gather round the boys. Okay, read it out, Hayden. Islanders, don't get too comfortable. It's time for your couples to be shaken up. Hashtag Splitsville. Hashtag Twisty Summer. Shaken up? What could that mean? Sounds interesting, whatever it is. What if it's a recoupling? It's gonna be a recoupling. What do you mean, what if it's a recoupling? You'd like that, wouldn't you, Jesse? Let's just drop this, Sophia. Looks like something more important is happening now. Don't think we need to be having beef at a time like this. Whatever. Sophia's right, though. It could be a recoupling. Yeah, that would shake things up for sure. Hayden gives you a flirty little subtle smile. If it is a recoupling, who will get to choose? The boys or the girls? What do you think it means, Kira? I think that it's a recoupling for sure. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, this is definitely a recoupling. What else could it be? Maybe you're right. The villa is always full of twists and turns. This could be the start of the twists. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Just for the record, if it is a recoupling, us girls deserve the choice. But the girls got to choose at the first recoupling. Exactly, it should be our turn now. Maybe we need to redo our first choice. Elizabeth bites her lip as she looks at you. Right, if a recoupling is on the way, we need to work out what we want. Yep, and you know what that means. Don't say a girls' chat. Don't say a girls' chat. What? Grafting time! Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we should go and sharpen up. If we don't get the choice, we can at least make it a tough one for the girls. Great idea, guys. Let's go. The boys excitedly head into the villa to get graft ready. Hayden gives you a cheeky smile as he leaves. I, for one, am getting my graft on too. A recoupling can mean a dumping after all. Maybe it's all about Kira stealing one of our men. What happened to men? Time to claim our seats at the table, girls. There's no way my summer is ending yet. And Kira winning the hearts of these boys might not be as easy as you think. Sophia struts away to hit the dressing room. Well. Okay, I see her leg now. The sloop has made me be able to see her leg and understand it. Please tell me it's not my feedback from last week that made them make the sloop and not the triangle. Please. Please. Well, best not to let her outshine us. Let's go, girls. You all rush into the villa. As the girls begin doing their hair and makeup, Sophia checks herself out in the mirror. I know I look good, but exactly how good? You look stunning, Sophia. If only you could have asked your reflection out on a date. Yeah, whatever, Frankie. Don't act gel. I know you wish you could have looked as good as me. I do look as good as you, and I know it. Girls, maybe save the competition for the grafting sesh, yeah? Am I the only one feeling a little bit nervous about all this? About what? About things changing up somehow. I know what you mean, but change can be a good thing. Yeah, positive vibes only in this dressing room. You guys are right. I just need to shake off the doubt and let my flirt shout. That's the spirit. Check this look out. Yes, Lisbeth! Is this the first time we've seen their, like, grafting outfits? I think it's, like, their daytime outfit. Don't act gel. Yeah, Shannon, sorry, wasn't my favorite. I didn't hate her. She wasn't my favorite. I also, maybe the accent is taking it for me a little bit because Shannon was Irish and I still have not really been able to do an Irish accent properly. Maybe it's a recoupling. Maybe it's not. It's like Schrodinger's recoupling, maybe. If they make Elizabeth say this and don't let me couple up with her, I swear. Yeah, they gotta let us, right? I thought I was the only one that didn't like the girls' chat. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I hate it. I hate it. It doesn't do anything for the story. It kind of does, but in my head, I feel like I just want to continue. I just want to do the story, you know? I make this look good. Liz, because she can't make her mind up because she's not a consistent person. I made this look really good. I actually really like that. I think Sophia. I think Sophia's colour is red. So what are you going to wear, Kira? Oh yeah, we have to choose our outfit. Do we have the ability to... Oh, do you know what? I think again, I'm just going to stick in what we've got. Do I keep the hat on, friends? Do I keep the hat on? Or, to be honest, it's between the hat and the long hair again. What do we think? Do we keep the hat on? You do all these accents better than me, except the American ones. What do you mean? I think my American accent is so much better than you could ever do, Kelsey. No, you definitely have the advantage. It's so bad. I love the curls in it. I think the curls look really, really good. But I also think, unfortunately, Kira's a straight hair girly. I love that outfit. I'm going to be honest, my favorite. I think it's my favorite too as well. I'm here. Look, Azzy, I'm trying really hard. I filmed for all of you behind the scenes, because you're here, you get to know, I guess. I filmed an episode of Emily in Paris today, the game, and my character in that is American. So for an hour, I basically spoke with an American accent, and I tried to learn to do it a little bit better. I've also kind of been taking some online tips from people about doing the American accent as well. So I think it's getting better. I don't think it's the best. I think it's actually better than it was. I think I've still got a long ways to go, but I think that it's getting better as time goes on, should I say. Honestly, Yona, I wouldn't have done it if you hadn't said you enjoyed it. Like 100% this episode is coming out because of you. Keep the hat. Keep the hat. Last day for it? Okay, yeah, okay. We'll 100% keep the hat on then. Got it. We'll keep the hat for today. I think Kira's a versatile babe, but I can't lie, the witch hat looks good with the outfit. It does suit the outfit, doesn't it? Maybe she'll do curls for, like, one of her big outfits, you know, like a big prom look or something. She'll go for the curls. They do, but when it just pops up, I'm like, bring me to the boys or girls I could couple up with. Yes! The chat is either trash talk or how the MC needs to do something. You are so right. You are so right. It's not bad. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I feel like if I was in America, people would know. I'm too Canadian to do an American accent. I'm too... No, I can't do a Canadian accent. I can't. I'm trying. I'm learning as I go. I think that watching more and more American media really helps as well. Like Emily in Paris, I feel like that's a good way to learn an accent, right? Because that's where I fall, is like the theirs. Easy to say hoose and a boot. Do you know my one Canadian friend that I have? I know quite a few people in Canada actually. I've got two good Canadian friends, but Joey doesn't really say a boot. But now, Joey, I want you to do it. I heard my name and got an ad. What did you say? You'll never know. I actually made that ad happen. I'll do it again. Look, watch. Yona. I said that episode I filmed it. If you hadn't told me that you wanted... If you hadn't told me that you were watching Emily in Paris and you were enjoying the game because you were the thing... I said it better the first time. I wouldn't have filmed this one. So this episode is technically very much in your honor. So thank you. She was backstabbing you. Shh, don't tell her. Don't tell her. I'm kidding. About rural Ontario. A boot? See, I just sound Scottish and not a good Scottish when I say it. Several provinces away. You're like... I forget how big Canada is. Canada is huge. Only reason I have an advantage is just my voice. You're doing pretty well. Thank you. I was only kidding, though. I'm sure your accent is lovely. I love that. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, you're right. That hairstyle, it does look just like her other one, but it's festive. I agree with you, Shelley. I also have the most typical American accent, so I'm told. Not even one of the interesting ones. Guess that's the Midwest for you. See, I feel like my accent, if I do my American accent, where would you say I was from in the States? Because this is obviously the accent, right? And it's just an American accent. It's not a stated accent. So if you had to guess where I was from, if I came and spoke to you with this accent, would you think that I was from the US? Or would you think that I was like... Maybe I had a parent who was from the US and somewhere else, or if I was in a state, what state do you think this accent is? Straight out the Disney Channel. To be fair, I grew up with the Disney Channel, so that makes complete sense. Yours is shades of Southern California. Hey, I will take that, and that goes with the Disney Channel thing. All right, I will fully take that. That's good, actually. Thank you so much. I have been practicing, but I'm learning. Maybe a California accent. I will learn the Jennifer Coolidge voice just for you. By the end of this series, I will have got it down. I would have thought you were from the US. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. A little bit of Valley Girl. Maybe that my dad was from England maybe, and then my mom was from the US and California, and I just grew up here, you know? don't know. I was gonna do it, but I'm too shy. I need to learn. Your accent sounds good. Obviously certain words are harder, but I think I believe it. That's the problem. Like, I feel like generally it's okay, but then I start doing, like, I catch myself and I say something and I'm like, that is so English. That's such an English way to say that word. I don't know. Angel, how you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. You did. We're only halfway through the second episode, sorry. People say I sound more Valley Girl than anything else, but the Canadianism slips through. I love it. Joey, your voice is so comforting. I know you're like not a big fan of your voice, but I think it's such a comforting voice. I told you before that your US accent is Valley Girl. I love when the American boys have it. Oh, when the American boys have it. Wait, in my playthroughs or in general? I was told I sound like a basic American accent, like a voiceover reading an audiobook. I see. I understand that. That's a perfect way to phrase it. As a kid, I naively thought I don't have an accent, but I definitely totally have. When I'm on the train back home, I can hear who gets out at which stop because all the villages have their own. That's so cool. That's the same as here, but I'm not very good at telling the difference between accents as well. You can do a great Southern accent, though. Thank you so much. I am trying to learn how to do a Southern accent a little bit better. The only character I have that's doing a Southern accent at the moment is Matthias in Too Hot to Handle. So it's not my best. I get to do it not very often, I don't think. I chose to speak English and American accents. This is not my first language, but some girls tell me my British accent turns them on. I think that's the thing though, isn't it? When you learn this, I think it's amazing. If you learn English as a second language, which by the way, I'm so envious that you can do more than one language. When you learn English, you get to choose, like, am I going to sound Australian? Am I going to put on an English accent? Which one? Am I going to put on like an American accent? Which one? Like, I think that's so cool. Nura, put them in touch with me. Not really, but imagine like if I could get lessons. I can only tell within my home region. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Thank you. I appreciate you, Yona. I definitely think that it's definitely leaning Californian, isn't it? My English accent changes in what media I'm consuming. I know that feeling as well. Sophia is a spitting image of Jennifer Coolidge. I do see it. I do. Nura, you're so good at them, though. I love seeing them. My deep voice gets them on. Regardless of the accent, you're quite deep voiced. I'm losing my voice at the moment because I'm waffling so much. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to go back to the episode. Feel free to keep talking about accents and everything in chat. You are more than welcome to. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me today. An Eminem voice. As in, like... Is Eminem American? He is, right? I feel like I should know that. My German depends on who I'm talking with. Yeah, I know. Like, I do pick up, like, accents when I'm talking to someone from other regions of the UK. Like, if someone's talking to me and they're from York... I can't do a perfect York accent, but I'll pick up the cadences. He's from Detroit. He's Okay, I will learn. I'll learn. When I was in high school, we learned how to recognize an American accent from an English accent. No, I mean, you're in France, right? Or have I made that up? Because that's so interesting. That's so interesting. My English speaking accent is a mix of American and British because we're taught British English at school, but grew up watching American TV and movies. I feel like there is an accent that is an accent in of itself, like where people have learned English, either American English or British English, and then they've watched the reverse, and I feel like you can hear it, and I really like those accents. You want to hear me do a roadman accent? I don't think I'm really aware of what a roadman accent is. I don't think I'm really aware. Yes, I am. That's so interesting, Noemi, that's happened. I didn't realize that would be something that was taught, but it makes sense. I love I think people talk about German being like a really loud and obnoxious accent. But I actually have fallen so in love with hearing German people speak because I think people in other cultures really take it out of context. Like, if you listen to an actual German speaker, it's so pretty. The language is so pretty, Azzy. It's so pretty. some American accents still sound a bit British. There are oh yes, it baffles me. I'm obviously English, and I forget that we kind of invaded and did all the colonizing, and we're just really horrible people back in the day. And that a lot of American people are rooted in British accents, and it's so funny, and Australian as well. A Roman accent is like kind of like a London accent, but as far as I'm aware, kind of like a London accent, but a bit more. It's like Cockney, but more millennial, Gen Z. Like, it's more recent. It's like quite a new accent. Like people who are in their 20s and below, kind of Roman English. Yeah, definitely an English accent. Kelsey, that's so fun. I have never done one of those ancestry things, but I'd love to, because I am Maltese, English, Scottish, Italian, that I definitely know. I'd love to like trace it back. My final form is roadman. All right, Mike, I love your accent. Yeah, like bruv, that's a roadman thing, isn't it? Can you tell I'm not London? Thank you so much, Azzy. I feel like my parents didn't have this accent, so I don't know where it came from. But all my friends have it, and none of their parents are posh either, so it must be a local thing. That's it, Amir, that's it. I know from my mum being into genealogy. That's so cool. And Kelsey, that's why I haven't done one either. Like, no shade. If you've done one, I'm so envious. I can't. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. But I'd like to. I love German linguistically. It's such an interesting language. It's fun comparing and contrasting with other Germanic languages like Swedish and English. I'd love to, like, I think I need to get deep into the linguistics. Yona, you really made me want to do it. You do. You're working at Disneyland Paris? That's so cool. I meet people from all around the world every day, and all languages are beautiful. That's amazing. That's so fun. How long have you been working there? American, but I have a slight speech impediment. That's so embarrassing that my stutter came out on the word impediment. My R's are soft, and people think I'm British when I say bathroom. That's so nice. I bet you've got such a nice, gentle accent. Danny, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are so wonderful. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you enjoy at the beginning. I appreciate you. Maltese sounds very similar to Arabic. Yes, they do. It's so funny because if you listen to it, it sounds like it's kind of like Arabic with an Italian accent. It's really weird. My grandparents speak Maltese fluently, so I grew up with hearing Maltese, and it's so weird. Like, one of the closest languages to Maltese is Arabic, and I think that is because there was something to do with like the geography of, maybe it had a big Arab population in Malta. Anyway, the languages were really similar. I keep waffling today. I'm such in a little waffle hole. But yes, Azzy, they do. Honestly, you can hear Maltese speak. If you watch like something like Love Island, Malta, you'll hear it. I think it's great. I think it's so good. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just told my friends that a rude posh girl is the cringiest thing, but a sweet posh girl is probably my favorite, and then I end up in your streams. I'm really glad you're enjoying my accent and my streams. I appreciate you. I'm not posh. My voice is posh. I think I'm far from it though. But I appreciate you. Oh, Liz, yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. I know, Angel, I kind of wish I looked a bit more Maltese. I've got Maltese hair. Like, if I let it go, it's normal curliness. And that's really not. I just took my mum's Scottish and English. My dad's Maltese. My dad was Maltese. So all of like the Maltese genes didn't go to me. They went straight from my mum. I'm getting better at doing an Ashleigh accent by osmosis. Joey, listen to my voice, and nothing but my voice. I meant your posh accent is winning me. I'm glad. But also, I understood that. I just wanted to clarify. I don't think I'm very posh. I don't think I'm very posh in it. I'm sorry. Right, anyway. Let's go. Let's continue. Please feel free to chat away amongst yourselves as well. I appreciate you all so much. Now that's a fit to help you survive a recoupling. You look amazing, Kira. Yep, hot, hot, hot. I'll admit, it looks like I have some actual competition. No, there's not a mirror. My grandparents are here. I have a couple of family members that are here, but most of my family are either in Malta or they're in... I actually have a lot of family in Finland and I have a lot of family in Australia. I don't know why. But yeah, not very much English. I think my grandparents were pretty much the only family who came over here. The girls all check their fits in the mirror. You know, this suddenly feels quite important. Everyone looks at each other in silence for a moment. What do you mean, Naya? Like, I know we've only been here a couple of days, but it all feels really special, you know? It's dawned on me that if we don't go after what we want, we could be going home alone. And I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to go all out flirty with Milo as soon as I see him. Sounds like a plan. Time to show Hayden what I've got to offer. I agree, but I'm not going to tell you who my focus is on. Also, can I just say, that outfit that Elizabeth is wearing is so nice. Elizabeth sends a cheeky smile your way. Sophia puts her hands on her hips and looks at you. Just because we've been distracted from the beef doesn't mean it's finished. Sophia struts out to find the boys. Wow, she means business. Frankie turns to you. What's your grafting plan, Kira? I'm going to say I'm not telling, because I don't want to secure a boy. I think I'll keep that to myself. You'll all just have to wait and see what I do. Well, if you're thinking of grafting Hayden, know that I'll be out there too. Okay, girls, let's go jump aboard the Graft Express. You all rush out of the dressing room in search of the boys. Time to look around, everyone, and there are a lot of boys to... well, there's three. There's 3 boys to flirt with. Let's go and speak to Milo first. Maltese is so cool because it's an Afro-Asiatic language derived from Arabic, but has been Latinized, which is why it's such a unique language. And it's dying out as well. And I wish I could learn Maltese, but I really feel like to learn Maltese, I'm going to have to either move in with my grandparents or like move to Malta, because I don't think that's something I'm going to be able to learn on Duolingo. But that's so cool. Afro-Asiatic. I've not heard that term before, and that's so good. I want Elizabeth's knitwear dress. Where does she wear that from? Where did she hear that from? You find Milo chilling in the kitchen. He's making a drink for himself. Hey, Milo, what are you doing? Oh, hey, Kira. I was just making myself a mocktail. He pushes the glasses away for a moment. But now you're here, it can wait. He turns and gives you his full attention. Wow, you look stunning. Thanks, Milo. I'm blown away, honestly. That fit suits you so well. I hope I can make this chat as fun as the date I didn't get to go on with you. He leans back on the counter and crosses his arms. That text has really made an impact, hasn't it? I think you're right, it means a recoupling. What a better way to shake up the couples. Yes, Joey, I love that one. That is the one I was talking about. I think it's amazing. I didn't see it as knitwear. That's so cool. Is he calling you a witch? He may be. Nura, if you do, go. I really want to go to Popeye's Village too. I haven't been. I've been to Malta once and I didn't go to Popeye's Village. Also, Macedonian American is amazing. I am so grateful that you're fluent in Macedonian as well. That's so cool. So, you feel the same way as me. I guess we're compatible in some ways. Maybe we're compatible in other ways too. Oh, you think so? I suppose we'll find out. Maybe this will shake up. Maybe this shake-up will bring us closer. How do you figure that out? Well, don't get me wrong. I've got a strong connection with Naya. But I feel like there could be something here with you too. And whatever happens next, I think my feelings for you are only going to get stronger. Milo suddenly looks a little flustered. Sorry, that came across a bit forward. I don't want to sound like I'm playing you and Naya. Oh no, I'm digging a hole now, aren't I? Yeah, you are kind of digging. Put that shovel down, Milo. You're going to dig your way to the other side of the planet at this rate. Oh man, sorry for making you feel awkward. Let's fill in the hole with chatter and move on. Milo turns back to making his cocktail. He throws the fruits into the blender and presses the button. He turns to you and smiles. The sound of the blender fills the kitchen. Milo shouts over the noise, but you can barely make him out. If you power, what would choose? He takes his finger off the button and the kitchen goes quiet again. He was swearing quite a bit there, just gonna say. So what'd you say to that? I could only hear like every other word of what you were saying. You need to pay more attention to me, I reckon. You need to stop talking to me while the blender is on, more like. Milo smiles. Milo smirks cheekily as he pours the blended juice into the glass. What I was saying was, if you were given the power of choosing a boy, I'd be open to you picking me. I wouldn't be disappointed, is what I was saying. Milo picks up his mocktail and takes a sip. That is delicious. Well, I've got other people to chat to. Enjoy your mocktail, Milo. Oh, I will. See you later, Kira. Thank you, Yona. Yeah, Naya is. She's very cutesy. She's very mindful. She's very demure. Yeah, he is. He's making moves. He's making moves. I thought Milo was swearing too. I was surprised the last person that cursed. Wait, was what season 1 MC? That's a really Cass. Wow. What? Let's go and speak to Ethan. I quite like Ethan. Yeah, he is. He's going to bring out the wheatgrass. He's going to bring it out. He's going to bring it out. Nura, take care. I hope the conversation goes well. You step out onto the terrace and find Ethan chilling with a notebook in his hand. I could do that. He stops writing when he notices you. Oh, hey, Kira. What are you writing? Oh, it's nothing. Ethan quickly hides the notebook beneath a cushion. So, what brings you up here? Oh, you know, just enjoying some chats. Well, you've come to the right spot for that. Ethan taps the seat beside him. If you went on a date with Milo, we'd offer to make you a drink for Gems. Wait, is that what he did? Did he offer to make us a drink for Gems? Who is Adrian? Who is Adrian? Let's get our chat on. You sit down on the comfy seating next to Ethan. It's great to see you, especially when you look as hot as you do. That outfit is blowing my mind right now. Thanks, Ethan. Maybe my chat can live up to the chat with the... Maybe my chat can live up to the chat you got on your date with Hayden. Ethan looks down at the cushion that's hiding his notebook. So, I kind of want to show you something. Your notebook? Yeah, just promise me you won't laugh. I promise. Of course I won't laugh. This seems important to you and I never make fun of that. Phew, that means I can relax a little. Ethan pulls the notebook back out from under the cushion. It's a book of poetry. I just figured if there's any downtime in here, I may as well write. Seems like an experience worth writing about after all. The villa is kind of a place where emotions run high. A place where love lives. Was that some of your poetry? Not quite. Ethan laughs. Where love lives. Now you mention it, maybe I should write that down. Where love lives. Yeah, write that in your book. Also, just for anyone who wants to know, my book is currently a little drawing of a bat holding a rocket launcher for Twitch. And we won't talk about that anymore. Yeah, you should. That's a great line. Aw, thanks, Kira. That really means a lot. It's nice to have someone to support me when I'm trying to express myself. Ethan flicks through the pages of his notebook. He smiles to himself. So, is your poetry all about love? Ethan looks back up at you. He slaps the notebook shut in his hands. Actually, enough about me. I want to hear more about you. What about me? Tell me what you do when you get some time to yourself. Me? Oh, I visit Gothic buildings. Of course I bloomin' do. I love checking out old Gothic places. Seeing the history and creepy aesthetic can't be beat. Wow, might be a little too scary for me. Ethan looks over at the edge of the terrace. I suppose we won't be getting too much time to ourselves this summer. We're going to be surrounded by other islanders the whole time. That text got me thinking about how things are going to play out. What do you mean? Well, you know what it could mean for the couples. I'll admit, I'm all for a shake-up at this point. It's still early days, and with a bombshell like you around, a girl that's exactly my type. He smiles flirtily at you. I'd be a fool not to get excited at the possibilities. He runs his hand through his blonde hair. I just want you to know that. I suppose you've got other people to chat to? I suppose I have. Let's get moving then. Don't want to miss anything, don't you? See you later, Ethan. Amir, that's actually such a good idea. I like poetry a lot. I love picking up zines, like magazines, zines, filled with it too. I do not, however, like it on a first date. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, the cringe. If you're both this sort of person, it's not a problem at all. But imagine you're on a first date with a guy, a girl, a person who is just wonderful. Your exact type on paper, right? They are giving you the eyes. They're giving you the vibes. They're giving you like everything you could have wanted. And they go, so I had an idea for this first date. And they look over at the sunset behind you and the sun setting, and they take a sip from the cocktail or mocktail you're enjoying. And I thought, and they reach under their chair and they bring out 2 notebooks and pass one to you. We could write a little poem about each other. I think I'd give it a go, but I don't know if I'd go back for date 2. Nora, how was the call? I'm gonna talk to Hayden. You find Hayden. Oh, what a vibe. What a vibe. You find Joey, you'd simply perish. You find Hayden at the gym. He's just finishing his workout as you arrive. Oh, hey there, Kira. I don't know, Azzy. I feel like I'd enjoy it while I was there, and then it would have to be a strong consideration as to whether or not it was something I was looking at. He wipes a towel across his forehead. Don't mind me, I'm just finishing up in my very nice day clothes and definitely not gym clothes. You look a little dressed up for working out. I know, oh my gosh! RMC has, like, common sense. I know, I just couldn't resist doing a little mini sesh. Talking of outfits, you're looking amazing. Nice of you to notice. How could I not? I mean, wow. This kind of feels like we're continuing our date. It's really easy to lose track of time dating you. He takes a seat on the edge of the gym bench and looks at you. He laughs to himself. Ho ho ho. As a stuntman, I'm sure you understand I've got to keep active. Even when I'm chilling in a fancy villa for the summer, I can't afford to have my body letting me down. He pats the space on the bench. Sit with me for a bit. You sit down beside Hayden. It's been a wild day so far, hasn't it? Yeah, too wild. If I'm honest. Oh, Kelsey. Oh my gosh, that is so intense. I think writing poems in a relationship is so sweet, but definitely if they're like intense, I can see why it would be a bit like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Noemi, are you trying to get an allergic reaction to Joey through the computer? Oh, amazing, Nora. Did you manage to get things more sorted as well? Yeah, he's just sweaty in his nice clothes. I don't understand it, Liz. I don't understand the vibe. Yeah, I didn't expect things to be so full on. I know what you mean. It's a lot. But there is nowhere else I'd rather be right now. And no other people I'd rather spend my summer with. Hayden smiles at you sweetly. So, this whole couple's shake-up might mean big things. I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'd be open to new things. New things. New people, a new coupling, if you know what I mean. I hear what you're saying. He blushes a little and smiles to himself. What is it? I was just thinking how I never would have expected this. Expected what? To be into someone that isn't my usual type? Well, wearing a witch's hat. A type doesn't always mean much. I'm not sure that actually having a type is that important. Probably a better idea to be more open to that. Yeah, I'm starting to think that might be the best way too. So, obviously you're single at the minute. I am indeed. Actually, no, I've got a really serious boyfriend back home. I'm going to go and, you know, leave the villa and go spend time with him again. And I suppose you won't be at some point? You'll have a partner. What are you getting at? What I'm trying to say is being in a couple with you would be a what? Well, it would be a dream. Before you can say anything in return, Hayden jumps to his feet. Actually, before you leave, I have an idea. Oh, yeah? How would you feel learning a few new moves with me? I know we're not really dressed for the gym, but trust me. These moves will be slow, steady, and if you're feeling it, hands on. So want to stay and learn a few exercises? No. No, I don't actually. Oh, really? I know quite a few neat tricks. So there's nobody I'd rather share them with. We could even get a little extra physical, if you know what I mean. We're done here, sir. No, thank you, Hayden. I think I've been sat on this gym bench long enough. You stand up. See you later, Hayden. Speak soon, Kira. Yeah, these clothes, they ain't made for sweating. Also, Liz, you're exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, if you're both on the same wavelength, that's so lovely. Maybe you are a great poet, though. Maybe you are a great poet. I feel like poems will always be really... Yeah, exactly! Yona, that's exactly it. They're always so romantic if you like the person, but cringe if you don't. Like, if you're in it all... Well, to be fair, sometimes it is. If you're in there all the way, it's still not. But it's like, the storylines in Love Island are a really good example of that as well, because some of them are really good and, like, really nice and not very cringe, and then you're, like... and then you're, like, in it with someone and they're perfect, but if you weren't in that with that person, they're coming onto you and you're like, whoa, no thanks. Yes, Emilia, you're so right. You're so right. It would so be her vibe. Kelsey, I hope it's kind of not me who's making him get the ick, but I kind of feel like I am reading him a bit more icky because he's kind of giving me the ick too a little bit. She tries to deposit in cash because she thought it would go through quicker. Said they wouldn't accept cash since she didn't have an account with them. Do you know what? I watched a whole TikTok today. One whole TikTok about the American monetary system and bank transfers and things. In the UK, we transfer money and it's like literally not an issue at all. It's just like you just send money to someone's bank account directly. And I think there's a thing in France called Lydia that's a little bit like that as well. And there's Venmo in the US, but I think it's so weird that like bank transfers are so normal to us in the UK and it's not that. No, it's not you. It's not you, it's him. But clearly you're getting the same vibe. There is definitely the vibe happening here. I only ever wrote Arabic poems, but I always address the girl in my dreams. Not anyone I was ever with. Says much about the quality of my exes. Oh no. Oh, I bet they sounded so good in Arabic as well. I do, weirdly, I am on like language TikTok in a way, and I keep like I think what happens is I fall asleep, and I like to fall asleep with background noise, so I let TikTok just auto scroll, and I always get like people speaking Arabic on my For You page, and do you know what? I think it's such a lovely sounding accent. I bet language. I bet it sounds really nice in poetry. It's mad we can't even cash a check on... Yeah, we can even cash a check on your phone. It's so weird. I don't think my mum could figure out Venmo or Cash App. No, and that makes like a lot of sense. I don't know. I just don't understand like why you don't have the option of bank transfer. It's so normal for us in the UK. Lebanese Arabic is soft and beautiful. My Iraqi family could never. Is it? Is Arabic one language, or is it different languages with different dialects? That's so interesting. I actually legit am a writer, and I started with poetry, but it's been years since I wrote poems, so I don't know if I'm any good anymore. The thing is with poetry, I think it's so subjective, so even if you thought the poem you wrote was awful, I bet there's someone who'd read it and be like, this is the most beautiful poem I've ever read. Obviously, you do get poems that are like world-renowned poems, but I think the thing like with art and poetry and like even writing novels and longer pieces of prose, I think it's so interesting how subjective it is, and sometimes like 99% of the population will like it and 1% or 1% wouldn't, but like poems are so divisive, right? Maybe it's Lebanese Arabic that I'm hearing, though. Arabic is a language, but no one ever speaks the generic Arabic that foreigners learn. We speak in accents. That's so interesting. I guess the only thing I can think of that might be similar to that is like English and Scots, because Scots is similar to English, but it's a different language technically. I was decent at some point. I moved on to prose writing. How do you find it, Kelsey? Do you enjoy it? No, this is your challenge. Write a poem. Write today. Write a poem. It only needs to be one stanza, but that is your challenge for today. You don't have to share it. Do it. See what you think. In Sweden we call it swish. Wait, what do you call swish? Hang on, this is very exciting. Not one of these men can handle having a witch girlfriend. Please let us be gay already. Yes, Shelly, you're so right. You're so right. We often use different words too. I understand Iraqi Arabic very well, but I struggle to understand Algerian Arabic. That's so interesting. So it really is different based on where you're going. I see. You find Jesse relaxing on the loungers. Come sit with me, Kira. You sit down on the lounger beside him. I saw you were getting your graft on just now. Not really. Did any of the boys impress you? No. I'm not saying. Swish is our money transferring app. Wait, I love that. I love that it's Swedish, Swish, as well. I love it, but I don't have time to do it. I don't do it for pleasure as much anymore now that I have a writing-related full-time job. I can understand that. I can understand that, Kelsey. Oh, bless you. I hope you manage to get like a little passion for it back if you ever change out of writing or if you ever have a break from it. But I'm so pleased that you like it and you do that as your job. That sounds amazing. I think I'll keep that to myself. That's fine by me. I wouldn't want to overstep. Jesse smiles at you. I suppose a boy is only as good as the girl he's with. Who told you that? I don't know, I just think I made it up. Anyway, I say that because the shake-up is going to change everything. And I know where the cracks are starting to show. If there's a recoupling, the info I've got might be important. Jesse leans in a little closer to you. I've heard that certain couples aren't vibing like they should be. And before you say it, I don't just mean me and Sophia. So which couple do you want to hear some gossip about? Ethan and Lisbeth. I want to know how Ethan and Lisbeth are getting on. Sure thing. From what I've heard, Ethan is as open as a bad poetry book. His head could actually turn in a second, especially for a girl like you. And Lisbeth is definitely not tied down to him. She's looking around too. Maybe she's interested in you. Suddenly a phone pings. That was my phone. The others rush over to join you and Jesse. What's it say, Kira? You read it out to the group. Islanders, prepare for a shake-up. The couples are about to be split apart. Hashtag shake-up, break-up. Hashtag two become one. Split apart? What does that mean exactly? Maybe Kira's the one splitting us up? We'll see about that. Hayden looks at you awkwardly. What a twist! The couples are being split up. I've had my fair share of splits. The worst one was when I was dating my dream girl. I wrote her a poem in Arabic. We went out for dinner and I ordered a banana split. Then I dropped my wallet. I bent over to pick it up and my trousers split. I looked up and my date had split too. Sorry, Hazzy. Come back next time to see if the couples get split. And maybe, if you're lucky, watch me do the splits. Actually, that last one might be a bit of a stretch. But come back anyway. Yeah, I don't know if it is a recoupling, you know? I still believe she'll find me one day. Your dream girl? That's amazing. I love that. That faith is so good. Joey! Oh my gosh. You take your coconut oil and towel. You show him what's what. You show him. I think maybe... Oh, I don't know. I don't even have a guess, you know? By slow burn, I mean very subtle and sneaky. Can't couple up to the end. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what Lisbeth is going to be, and I'm going to cry about it every single night. I am, until we get there. It's time for the last episode, friends. This is episode 6, The Split. Do you know what? Genuinely, this episode was really short, and Mia was right, and I've waffled so much during it that it's actually going to become one of our longest streams. Let's talk about the split. Like Mimi from Love Island, the game. The show, sorry. Not the game. Yeah, she is so pretty. She's so pretty. I love how she spelled her name as well. Or maybe her parents spelled her name like that. Mimi was also my favorite character in Digimon, just so you all know. Azzy. The man is stressed and I'm good at neck massages. Yeah, that's what you mean. That's definitely 100% what you mean. 100%. Her name's Michelle. See, that's what I thought. I thought Mimi was a nickname. I didn't know her name was Michelle though. But I love the way she spells Michelle. Mimi. I think Mimi is such a pretty name. But that is because I like names, I think, is what we're learning today. We're the main reason for the waffling. We keep bringing it on, encouraging it, and also waffling. But, hey, that's a good thing, right? We like the waffle. We like it. This is episode 6, The Split. A shocking twist of fate awaits the Islanders. Mariam is such a nice name as well. Does she spell Mimi like that too? That's so good. Please make Sophia leave if she sees splits from Jessie this episode. No immunities, no saves, just gone. If we can do it, I'm so in. I'm so in. Let's see. Can we make Sophia go? Welcome back to Love Island, where things are really starting to heat up. Thank you, Mike. In my shed, that is. The aircon's bust and it's sweltering in here. Luckily, I have a fan with me. His name's Michael. He loves my work, has seen all my shows and read all my books. I'm paying him 12 quid an hour to sponge my forehead with a damp cloth. He's definitely not imaginary. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? That was aimed at Michael, but we should probably get back to the action too. Yeah, Mike! Thank you. Thank you. This is definitely Mike's hand and not mine. As the news of the looming split sinks in, everyone gathers by the sun loungers. Surely this means the power lies with you, Kira. You reckon? What a better way to cause a split than a steal. It's time to steal and shine, Kira. I have one on Jessie, Hayden, Milo, Elizabeth, and Naya. Also, yeah! Why is Naya not an option? Please, look at her. Look at this woman. You sound like a hater. To be fair, I don't think Hayden's interested in anyone apart from us, but he's pretending to be. I know, Amir, I need to. And also, do you believe, Kelsey, me being a massive musical fan, I have never watched Rent, or seen it, or read it, or anything. I just realized I haven't eaten waffles in years. Liz, 100% you should change that right now. Go find waffles. No, don't, but yeah, do it. Do it. And sweet waffles as well. I would so wear this outfit. I love it so much, Joey. I think this is such a nice outfit. I think it's so pretty. Guess it was only a matter of time before Kira stole someone. Well, it's the name of the game. Totally. And she's a bombshell after all. Bombshells be bombshelling. Oi, don't get too excited, Hayden. How does it feel being in the driver's seat, Kira? Oh, it feels super powerful. Beep beep, I'm coming through and feeling powerful. Glad to see it hasn't gone to your head. Look up your partner, no one is safe. Just you lot wait to see what I'm wearing. No one would dare be stealing from a worldie like me. Sophia throws you a glance and sachets upstairs. Sophia's got her game face on. We better get dressed. You and the girls head upstairs, ready to get glammed for the big announcement. If you don't take the gem choices, it's like not worth buying an outfit, is it? Because I feel like we've only been wearing this outfit for about 5 seconds. Everyone rifles through the closets, holding up dresses and stuffing them back in again. Oh, why is nothing suiting me today? She should keep this on, it's really nice. I know, I'm giving myself the ick just thinking about wearing half of these. Remember, my wardrobe... Scouse? Remember, my wardrobe has an open door policy, ladies. Appreciate that, but I'm not quite sure our styles match. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. What about you, Kira? What were you hours in? Well, I have 2 outfits. We've got this one, which I think was the one from last time, right? I actually kind of think this really suits us. This outfit with the boots as well. I'm really tempted to get this. What do you think, friends? Get some waffles. Listen, I don't have a waffle maker either. The only waffles I find that are vegan in stores are the ones that are like stroop waffles, and that's really rare to find stroop waffles that are vegan, and I love them. I know, I've got 2 options, and one of them's free. One of them's this. Mike, that sounds amazing. I mean, I'm assuming you mean like potato waffles, right? And not like sweet waffles. Although, then again, I'm not gonna judge. Yes, Joey, I'm very up for that. I'm very up for that. I think we should make that happen. I think we should make it happen. I've never seen Rent on stage, but I've seen the movie. I had some issues with Rent. The songs are good though. I know nothing about Rent, I don't think. I have an emotional attachment to it because it came into my life at a certain key time and the music really touched my heart. That is exactly why I'm into Heathers as much as I am, because it hit me at the right time in the right place. I actually might watch Heathers after the stream. I think I'm ready for more Heathers in my life. Mike, that sounds amazing. I like it. Okay, we'll go for this one then. And you're right, Sheila. It's definitely not nicer than the free one. Although the free one's not a bad option, especially considering last season's free option. So we'll go for that, and I'm going to keep the boots on as well, I think. And I'm going to take a little screenshot and save that one. Kelsey, I got to have a recipe for apple waffles. That sounds so nice. I don't know, Mike. I think the musical. I think it might have to be the musical. Oh, no, wait, yeah, Mandy. No, never mind. We're having a horror movie night. Yes, Joey, I'm so up for that. Are you up for that still? If you're still up for that, I'm so up for that. I'll watch Heathers after. I'm so up for Mandy. I've never seen it before, and I've wanted to watch it for so long. All right, friends, let's go for this. Are you kidding me right now? Gorgeous. Yeah, perfect. If you are 18 plus and you want to come and watch Mandy with us today, it's in the Discord. Please feel free to come in and join. You have to tick a box to say you're over 18 to go and watch it. There are a lot of adult themes in this movie. Look after yourself, though. We have a movie night every now and again. Joey puts one on. Actually, Joey's been putting on a lot of them over the Halloween season. I think they're only Halloween season, but Joey's been doing an amazing job. But we don't talk, and we just mute cameras, we mute things that make noise, microphones, and we sit and we watch a movie together and we type in the chat, and it's a lot of fun. And if you're up for it, please feel free to come and join us. The fancy dress with combat boots and which hat combo is giving. I agree. Did you have anything on top of them, Kelsey? Yeah, big up Joey for the movie nights. It's been so fun. It's been my favorite time ever. Like, I really enjoy it. I didn't know if I've never done Discord movie nights, and it's been amazing. So thank you so much, Joey. Aurora, how are you doing? Do you hate Cat less? Now Cat's not in the season. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You actually look unbelievable. When doesn't she? As you grab a makeup brush and add some finishing touches, you notice the other girl standing about awkwardly. Aren't you supposed to be getting changed? The girls look at each other uneasily. Naya clears her throat. Before we go downstairs, Kira, we need to level with you. About what? We're worried that one of us might go home today if you steal our partner. I'm going to be sympathetic because Sophia's not here. Yeah, I'm worried about that too. The last thing I want is to kick anyone out of the villa. But I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. Don't worry, Kira. You'd have to drag me away kicking and screaming. Naya forces a smile, but her eyes betray her unease. I wish I could just whisper to her and go, Naya, don't worry. I'll send Sophia home. I get that you've got to do what you've got to do. It's just hard knowing that someone might be packing their bags tonight. As silence falls over the room as the girls contemplate this. Look, at the end of the day, who knows what will happen? Truth, whatever will be, will be. All we can do is look stunning and put our best stiletto forward. If we leave the villa, at least we leave looking hot and fiery. Alright, enough talk. Let's get changed, gals. Ooh. The girls quickly change into their outfits. Okay, I'm starting to feel more like myself now. So, So, Kira, which couple are you planning on home wrecking? Barrett, I've missed you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really well. I appreciate you lots. Yeah, do I need to wear waterproof mascara or not? Joey, if you do, that would be amazing. But there is absolutely no pressure. Even if it was like every so often when you felt like it, that would be so cool. If you get to pick Elizabeth, two boys go home. Yes! Mike's big braining. Mike's big braining. Yeah, I'd love to have a black dress, especially for this. And Aurora, I'm so excited to play Volume 4. You've got no idea. That's amazing. Thank you so much for not spoiling as well. I just want to proclaim that I'm only interested in one female love interest, and every character acts accordingly. I fully agree. Yes, please. That would be amazing. I don't think it will happen. I wish it did. And if it ever does, we'll have a good time. Yeah, John. Yes. I agree. I appreciate you lots. Yeah, you do. You're so true, Azzy. It's like, as soon as that one person is out of the way, you're like, whew, I can relax now. I know, Amir, I'm gonna have to get a move on because I need the goth swimwear. I need it. It's a need. It's a need. It's a need. No, Barrett, that's absolutely fine. There is no pressure ever to be here. I'm just so glad to see you, and it's so lovely. And I hope you're doing well. Okay. Easy, guys. Elizabeth knows her colour, and it suits her so well. Before you get a chance to respond, you hear a phone ping. I've got a text. Saved by the bell, Kira. Islanders, please gather around the fire pit immediately. You and the girls rush downstairs. Nerves are skyrocketing. Nerves are skyrocketing as you all gather at the fire pit. The girls cling to their partners while you stand alone. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Hayden. A little dramatic there, Frankie. It's gonna be a recoupling, I just know it. Oh, now I don't think it is. I don't know, something feels different about this. It's proper secretive. Why is she Welsh? Nothing's ever simple in the villa. You guys are such a drag. Am I the only one with confidence in my couple? Well, that's about a 10. Well, that's an about 10. Yeah, like 5 minutes ago, you're all Annie Aggie about Jessie calling you two-faced. Aggie's in chat, please, friends. Aggie's in chat. I didn't actually call her two-faced. Oh, Nura was so on that. Sheila, Joey, Mike, woohoo! My gosh, Frankie, that's such old news. Get with the program. Can we all just take a beat? The evening's tense enough without adding more drama. Amir, I'm here. Wait, that rhymed. That's so fun. Barrett, Yonna, Kelsey, Julie, Noemi, thank you for the Aggies in chat. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah, unicorns, I so agree with you. I so agree. I do not know Damon. Is that Vampire Diaries? I started typing before you said Aggies in chat. I knew it. I knew it. So basically, we just meme the word Aggie and Ag because it's funny. I don't know. It's not a word we use in the UK very much. Like, people don't get Aggie. If we say that, it's like, it's a bit of a meme. So it's become kind of a thing now. Aggie emote when? That's such a good idea. I haven't made any, like, specific to YouTube emotes. So maybe I should. Maybe we should get an Aggie emote over here. Yeah, the Vampire Diaries. I need to watch it. I've only watched like 9 episodes of the first season and then I stopped. But I just had other things going on. Yeah, like aggressive. Like, if someone's getting aggy, they're getting a bit... Not like angry. It's a bit like, you know how hangry is hungry and angry? But you're not like angry. You're not going to punch someone. But it's like you're just a bit irritated. A bit irritable. They're a bit like... It's really hard to describe. It's more of a vibe. That's something I never thought I'd say. Aggie is more of a vibe. I hear people mention getting a bit of ag off someone, but never the term Aggie on its own. Yeah, oh, yeah, aggravated. Of course it's yeah, Nora, you're right. Aggravated. But yeah, a bit of ag. They like that is more of a thing than Aggie. Aggravated. I'm sure it's aggravated. I think Nora's right, and I forgot that word existed. Every time I see Ag or Aggie in the game, I yell, Ag's in chat as you're all here with me. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is amazing to hear, Noemi. Sophia's making me Aggie too. Making me Aggie too, Azzy. Can we all just take a beat? This evening's tense enough without adding more drama. Before anyone can respond, a text rings out from Hayden's phone. I've got a text. Let's hear it. Hayden reads out the text. Islanders, tonight there will be no recoupling. OMG. I might have to unicorns. That's so funny. And we could have like a little Agatha all along moment too. If it's not a recoupling, then what is it? Aggro! Yeah, aggro I've heard a lot more as well. They're being aggro. They're aggro. I've heard that a lot more than Aggie. Hayden continues to read. The public have been voting for which couple they would like to split up. The couple with the most votes will no longer be coupled up together. Hashtag twist of fate. Hashtag shaken and stirred. So, no recoupling? I told you, nothing's ever simple. Suddenly, another text rings out from Sophia's phone, making her jump. Text! I got a text! The couple with the most votes who must now split up are... Everyone waits nervously. Ethan! Ethan and Elizabeth! Jesse and Sophia? Sorry, but what is going on? I can't believe it. Are we both single now? Your phone pings. I've got another text. Kira, as the new bombshell, is now your turn to pick another couple to split up. Hashtag choose wisely. Hashtag make it to break it. Break it to make it. Here we go. What a twist! That is a twist! Now this I wasn't expecting. Looks like Kira is going to be able to make one of the boys a singleton. And one of the girls. Literally, so unfair. I mean, why does she get all the power? It should be up to me. I'm the one that just got split up by a stupid vote. We got split up. I just feel like we haven't really had much of a chance to get to know each other. Sophia looks like she's about to launch into another argument, but Jessie puts her hand on her arm and shakes his head. Let Kira make her decision. You take a deep breath and survey all the nervous islanders. The following choice will have a major effect on your story. Decide carefully. Who are you going to split up, Kira? Right. I think my heart is saying, or my head is saying, we should split up Ethan and Elizabeth because Elizabeth, I would like to be single. but yeah, no, I think Ethan and Elizabeth. Yeah, there's no other choice. I was gonna make a play for Hayden or like Milo and Naya, but the twist is suspicious. It is, isn't it? The only thing I'm worried about is... Okay, so Joey, you say you chose Elizabeth for selfish reasons. I don't mind the spoiler if you answer my question with a yes or no answer, okay? Yes or no? Does me picking Ethan and Elizabeth to break up mean that Elizabeth will get kicked out? No. Perfect. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate you. And also, I so understand that we've been waffling so much we haven't been able to play it. Okay, good. That is perfect. What do you get from splitting people up? No. Please, ask all the questions. If I can't answer them, someone in chat definitely will. But I don't know. I've never seen this before. Ever, Azzy. So this is brand new to all of us. Elizabeth won't be clicked out. Thank you so much for all the no's, and thank you, Noah, as well. And thank you, everyone. There's some nice dialogue for splitting up Ethan and Elizabeth. Let's give it a go. Let's see. After a beat, your gaze falls to Ethan and Elizabeth. Katie, thank you so much for letting me know as well. Thank you so much. Oh, you're all wonderful. I appreciate you loads. Nothing really. I found it useless. Oh, that's such a shame. Ethan and Elizabeth, it's going to have to be you two. Ethan and Elizabeth look at each other and nod. I get that, Kira. Agree, you had... What is her accent? Agree, you had to pick someone. Phew, we're safe, Milo. You're amazing, Katie. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Naya puts an arm around Milo in relief. Man, that was stressful. You hear a slow clap from Sophia. Wow, who knew? You could be so ruthless, Kira. I know, I keep doing it, Nira. I'm like, no. What do you mean? You look like you were enjoying that a bit too much. It's not a big deal. You roll your eyes at Sophia. It's not a big deal, Sophia. Don't blow this out of proportion. Yep, I agree. Me too. Another phone pings. I've got a text. Another one. Islanders, the public, and Kira have voted to split up 2 couples, Jesse and Sophia, and Ethan and Elizabeth. However, this does not mean that they are now single. Jesse, you are now coupled up with Elizabeth. No. No. Sophia, you are now coupled up with Ethan. Hashtag fresh beginnings. Hashtag swapsies. So no one's leaving. Am I leaving? We're swapping. What? Great. Literally the moment that Jesse and I were getting back on track. Who knows? Maybe a break will be good for us, Sophia. Did you literally just say that? Somehow you're making this situation even worse, Jesse. Ethan shuffles awkwardly on his feet. I'm excited to be partnered with you too, Sophia. Not. No offense, Ethan, but I didn't ask to be coupled up with you or your mum's hotel business. Sophia! Don't bring Barbara into this. Seriously though, I was only trying to lighten the mood. Sophia turns to you, stone-faced. Well, Kara, I've only got 2 words for you. Oh, are we going to get a swear? The first one since season 1. Enjoy, Kelsey. Enjoy feeding the kittens. Thanks a lot. That's 3 words. That's 3 words. Whatever. This is all Kira's fault. My fault. You heard me. You waltzed in here and made trouble for every couple. We were already happy before you arrived. Within a day of unpacking your bags, you made ag for every couple in here. Everyone. Everyone. Sophia will never be invited to Dindon's. I would rather die. Thank you for the accent chat, everyone. I appreciate you. Yeah, I thought Sophia was meant to be like... Oh, she just seems so cool. And she's just not giving. It's not giving. I just got we're on a break for Friends vibes. Oh no. See you soon, Kelsey. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Thank you and enjoy feeding the cats. Yeah, the public vote for you, not Kira. I would love that. I would actually, if Fusebox put in a diamond choice to go and like drag Sophia at this moment, not only would I pay it, but I'd play the episode again just to play it again. Yes! Oh my gosh, I didn't get round to Lulu in season 5 yet, so I need to do that. Yeah, I think she's worse than Kat. I think she's worse. She's a mega witch. That's not fair to the witches of the world. I'm just kidding. She's really insecure, isn't she? Within a day of unpacking your bags, you made ag for every couple in here. I don't think that's true. Stealing our boys off for secret chats. Going on hot dates that you didn't earn. She did earn it, though. And now I'm coupled up with Ethan instead of Jesse. Great judgment, Kira. Oh! Excuse me, I will be paying the gems. Sophia, you're the only one with questionable judgment. I mean, who knew solicitors were trained to do this much shrieking? I guess who's making me shriek, Kira? You. I'm gonna put her down in a sassy way. cute try, Sophia, but I'm not taking the blame for your bad decisions. If you've got a problem, maybe look in the mirror. Joey caught the ag. You give Sophia a sassy wink, leaving her speechless. What's a sassy wink? What is a sassy wink? Now, run along and play your tiny violin. Court adjourned. Oh, come on. We could have had a lot more of a little put down moment there. Ouch! Burn! I think Kira just said what we're all thinking. I still stand by what I said. You crashed the villa dynamic and drove everyone against each other. I literally came on day one, Sophia. Just like you. And to be fair, it's only day 3. When did that happen? How are we on day 3? Kat started stuff because she wanted drama for everyone else, for herself. Kat does it by accident. And expected an apology after we barely do anything to her. Both are insufferable. Yeah, maybe one isn't as bad. Like, they're not. One is worse. They're both bad. That was more mild than she deserved. Fully agree. Yeah, I think it should have been more brutal, Brandon. I agree with you. Hayden is Aggie. I thought it was only day 2. Joey, is that a sassy wink? World's smallest violin, and it's being played just for Sophia. I want to hear it, Joey. I want to hear your savage clap back. But I'm trying not to be mean to Sophia, but I feel like she deserves it. You're embarrassing yourself by being this clingy this early. I know time works differently here, but it's way too soon to be this Aggie. Aggie's in chat! Day 2. They just said we came in on day 1. But I thought we... Like, I don't understand the time, Aurora. I think you're right, though. It must have been late day 1. Sassy probably wasn't the Aggie option. Yeah, maybe we should have gone Aggie instead, you know? I would have spent more gems for more sass, too. Thank you for the Aggies in chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, Azzy, getting into the mood. There are so many Aggies. So many Aggies. Yeah, count your lucky stars. You're not going home, Sophia. I'm going to give her one last sassy comment. You know, Sophia, if you put as much effort into finding love as you do stirring the pot, you'd be married by now. You see, this is exactly what I mean. You're the star, Akira. And I'm done here. I'm not done yet. Not until... Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Not until I finish saying my piece, you're not. Go on then. You can leave now. That was it. Sophia storms off, leaving the rest of the islanders dumbstruck. Jeez. What even was that? Don't look at me. We aren't coupled anymore. Also, I have got subscriber only mode on, but it does mean you can chat when 1 minute has passed if you've been subscribed. And that's the lowest I could set it to. I wanted to set it to instant subscribers, but I can't do that on YouTube. So if you've been here for a minute, subscribe for a minute, you can chat. So I'd love to see you in chat. The last time I spoke like that, I was 4 years old and didn't like broccoli. I better check if she's okay, seeing as we're in a new couple and all that. Good luck with that, mate. Thanks. I'm sorry, Kira. You didn't deserve that ag. Well. Ags in chat! Liz, well done! I cannot believe we have so many ags in chat. I've always known it, Nura, as saying my piece spelt like a piece of the cake. Like, I'm saying my piece. This is my piece of what I needed to say. Does that make sense? But saying my piece also makes a lot of sense. Thank you for the accent chat. Thank you, listener and Mike. Thank you so much to Yona and Joey and Sheila and Coda and Noemi and I'm here and Cass and Julie and Zarin and Azzy and Ankunin. That was a lot of ags. I appreciate you all so much. And I know the audacity. The audacity. Sudden, I know there's so much ag. There's so much ag. I think that was the 4th one. In like this part. Not even in the other 2. I guess I've never seen it written out before. No, to be fair, I don't think I've ever thought about it until you've just mentioned it. I think that's so strange. Sophia fell face first onto her ass. Talking mad. Yeah, I don't mess with Sophia. I don't like her. I think my ags are the aggiest. I think we need some proper ags and like a proper ags. Your ags definitely have the most G's. Oh my gosh. You and Ethan share one last look before he heads into the villa. Wow, my head is so scrambled. Sophia has a knack of whenever she's getting like completely torn down, deservedly, she storms off. Like she's the queen of storming off. It doesn't help anyone. Oh, lip filler, no substance. I've not even noticed her lips. I said what I said. I think we need a team talk. Let's go, girls. Dun 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 dun. You and the girls head inside to chat about the night's events. Taking a seat on the sofa, you all process the drama. Well, that was a lot. And Sophia didn't help by escalating it. Look, I think we should all take a deep collective breath and try and calm things down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have a breathing exercise. Good idea. Lead the way, Lisbeth. Okay, everyone, after me. Lisbeth takes a deep breath in. Everyone follows. And out. You and the girls breathe out collectively. Now all we need is some incense and candles. To be fair, taking that breath felt good. Agreed. That's the power of the breath, guys. I just wanted to make this room a chill space. You mean a drama-free space? I mean, Sophia-free. Karen, welcome in! Yes! Lottie also did storm off all the time. She was the queen of storming off. Oh no, I've given Lottie a bad contender. Liz, I see what you're saying. As you're right. You're right. I hope you're doing well. I mean, Sophia free. You catch eyes with Elizabeth, who's looking pensive. I think her sad face animation is one of the nicest in like all of the series. I think she looks amazing. I actually think Bobby's also pulled at my heartstrings a bit. Ashley knows my Lottie bias. I do. I also know it's good. Do the breathing exercise. It's really good for you. Also, I learned the other day, if you're squeamish, cover your ears for a second. It's not too bad. I learned the other day that when we sleep, our brain literally washes itself. And I found that really interesting, and I need to look into that more because I can't stop thinking about my brain washing itself. You know in SpongeBob, when you have all the SpongeBobs in the brain running around? Like, imagine the SpongeBobs running around with little mops and just cleaning all the crevices. Anyway. You catch eyes with Lisbeth, who's looking pensive. Are you feeling okay about the split, Lisbeth? You know, me and Ethan really weren't vibing anyway. And you're right, Kira, it wasn't a massive deal. Who knows? Maybe this change will let me spread my wings a bit. Frankie moves to sit beside Lisbeth, giving her a quick squeeze on the arm. You'll be fine, babe. Plenty more fish in the sea. Yeah, and this is Love Island after all. A new hottie could walk into the villa tomorrow for all we know. You're right. I'm not going to sit here moping over a guy I didn't even fancy. Not when my perfect guy could be right round the corner. Or girl. Who knows? Elizabeth shoots you a subtle, flirty glance. That's the energy we love to see. Suddenly, Sophia crashes into the living room with a secretive smirk. Guys! Uh-oh, round 2. Sophia, we have designated this space a chill-only zone. Works for me. Sophia beams and bounces on the sofa to join you all. I just had the most amazing chat with Ethan. Just like, wow. And listen, Kira, I owe you a big apology. Ethan made me realize how I was pretty shady back there, and I'm sorry for lashing out. Like he said, it wasn't your fault. I guess I can sometimes be a bit of a hothead. I think I was looking to blame someone for the switch up. Tell her to shove it. So you need Ethan to point out where you went wrong. Because isn't that the same thing that happened yesterday? And you needed Jesse to point out where you went wrong too? Well, Ethan just put it so eloquently. Nah, you can shove it, Sophia. I think it's time you went to bed. I get why you're angry, Kira. But let's take a beat. Yeah, let's, before we all fall out over this. Maybe we should think about getting some sleep. And then we can blast this beef in the morning. The girls stand up and begin to make their way to bed. As the girls file out, as the girls file out, Lisbeth pulls you aside with a tight-lipped smile. Psst, Kira. Lisbeth, what's up? Lisbeth looks a bit nervous under her cool girl aura. You're not gonna have a go at me too, are you? Definitely not. The opposite. Lisbeth looks down at her feet and waits until you two are totally alone. The truth is, Kira, not being coupled with Ethan has made me realize. Yeah? I'd like to get to know you better. There, I said it. Phew. Lisbeth blushes, looking at you with her coy, sparkling eyes. I'm not usually this bold, but there's just something about you that's hard to resist. Let's get our flirt on. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate you. Basically, today, Sophia has just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's like everything she's doing is to just make a dig at us. Literally. Everything. Here's the dialogue I was talking about. Oh, Nora, sorry, what dialogue? I've forgotten. At least something's going right this app. So true. Wesley, welcome back. Sorry, there you go. I've seen. Hello, how are you doing? How was your last class? There is there? Lisbeth gives you a flirty shrug. Sue me. Well, bold is good. I like someone who knows what they want. I just know you and I could have some fun together. You've got this mysterious and sexy thing going on. Do I? Lisbeth nods and steps closer to you. Fancy staying in here a little longer and getting to know each other a bit better? Yep. Yep. That sounds like a tempting pre-bed plan. I know, right? Lisbeth winks and leads you back to the sofa. As you sit back on the plush sofa, Elizabeth shoots you a flirty look. So, how long have you been vibing this? Let's just say... Oh, I'm doing the accents for both of them. It all started with the sexy challenge. I couldn't keep my eyes off you on that course. You know, I actually had a conversation with Milo. You might have suggested that you liked me. Damn, Milo spilling all my secrets. But yeah, guilty as charged. I was just so hyped when he came in and shook things up. Were you ever feeling it with Ethan? Lisbeth wrinkles her nose. I don't think it was ever in the stars for us, honestly. We're way too different. Like, he wants to live in a swanky new build and I want an overgrown old chateau. It was never going to work. Plus, I can't stand people who are disloyal. That's the main reason I went off it. I just rate transparency above anything else. What about you? I think that you should give me the hard truth anytime. Nora, yes. I remember you saying that now. See you soon, Ozzy. I really appreciate you being here and I hope you have the best rest of your day. Thank you so much. You are so lovely. It's been lovely hanging out with you. The hard truth. The hard trush. The hard trush. This is so different from what I've got. Split up Hayden and Frankie. I fell for the bait. Frankie was just kind of upset with me. Elizabeth said something else to get us to stay. Ooh, what did she say? Do you remember? Oh, also, I've just realised I've got a spare button for my shirt on my tag. And that's really interesting. See you soon, Azzy. I appreciate you. Oh, please, give me the hard truth. Give me the hard truth any day. I need all the facts. Preach it, me too. My last relationship fell apart because of dishonesty. Maybe that's the reason I have a bit of a sore spot about her. What happened? Well, I was all set to move in with my ex-girlfriend. But at the end of the day, on the day of, she broke it off, told me she wasn't ready. Ouch, I'm so sorry. Don't be. Everything happens for a reason. I was more annoyed about the amount of money I spent on moving boxes and sellotape, to be fair. But yeah, it was a bit of a letdown. Well, which would easily have been sorted out with some good old-fashioned comms. Elizabeth leans back on the sofa and looks at you, a playful glint in her eye. Anyway, enough about the dusty X-Files. This must have been the first time we've ever got to chill alone like this. I know! And look, I totally get that you might have had eyes on other people. I just want you to know that. I think you're kind of cute. As Elizabeth moves closer, you can't help but notice your knees lightly grazing together. You think I'm cute, huh? And I'm open to getting to know you better and exploring this potential vibe. Who knows? It could be a bit of fun. Elizabeth angles her toned body closer to you. Her eyes flicker to your lips and then back to your eyes. Let's move in for a kiss! I'm looking forward to getting to know you better too, Lisbeth. You close the distance between you and Lisbeth, your lips brushing against hers in a soft, tentative kiss. Lisbeth's eyes flutter closed as she smiles and leans in, a hand moving to cup the back of your neck, deepening the kiss. The kiss quickly becomes playfully passionate, your bodies pressing closer together on the sofa. Your lips move in perfect synchronicity. As you get the sweet taste of Lisbeth's cherry lip balm. Cherrygate. When you finally pull back, Lisbeth smirks at you. Wow, you're a good kisser. So are you. That was definitely worth the risk. You both laugh, enjoying the private moment, just the two of you. Do you think one of the others will report us as missing in action soon? They might be getting suspicious. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should sneak back to bed. But I'll be thinking about this bedtime I'll be thinking about that bedtime kiss all night, Kira. You better. Oh my gosh, you're right. Shelley, you're so right. She doesn't look sad anymore. Yeah, this is so true. This is the only good time it's good that we're not coupled up. At that, you and Lisbeth sit up from the sofa and head to bed. Before you head back to the bedroom, you wonder what to wear. Do I keep the witch's hat on? Oh no, it's there. I was going to say our outfit's gone, but it hasn't. I kind of feel like wearing the witch's hat to bed is a whole vibe in itself. Like, imagine waking up and just having this whole hat on. Alfie, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Keep the hat. I think I shall. And Kunin, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much. Just so you know, I might do a bonus Baldur's Gate 3 stream on Sunday evening, so keep an eye out for that. But I hope you're doing okay and having a wonderful, wonderful night. We're keeping this hat on for the whole season. I hope we can. Here we go. Oh, I thought Sophia was wearing like a Santa outfit then. Not like like the colors. Changed and ready for bed, you strut into the bedroom to find the islanders discussing sleeping arrangements. Sophia is lying on her bed and beckoning Ethan over. Trust me, I'm happy to share with you, Ethan. We are a couple after all. I'm flattered, Sophia. I'm flattered, Sophia, but I think I'll sleep outside tonight. Give you some space. Aw, that's so cute and respectful. Green flag for you, babes. Big green flag. Ethan smiles politely and grabs some pillows. I'll be outside if any of you need me. I'm sure I read with the outfits, the Halloween outfits, the swimwear, that you can keep them if you've bought them and they'll stay in your database for the rest of the series. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm not sure about the hat though, but I'm pretty sure the outfits you can. I'll be outside if any of you need me. As he passes, his eyes linger on you, a smile curling on his lips. Night, Kira. Night, Ethan. You know, I think I'll sleep solo tonight too. I'm exhausted and I want a starfish. Elizabeth grabs her eye mask and wearily flops into bed. Can we not join her? As you arrive at your bed, you find Jesse sitting and waiting for you. He mutters something under his breath as he watches Sophia. Clearly, Sophia's moving on. You look over at Sophia and she's chatting to Elizabeth, who is obviously trying to sleep. It's just so refreshing to be with a guy who is attentive, you know? So thoughtful and fit. Like, how did I ever not see this before? Sophia, can't this wait until morning? Yeah, that can't be easy. It just felt like we made I just feel like we made a real connection, you know? You didn't really get to see us when we were good, but I promise you, you were. I promise you we were. What, like in that last 2 hours before I joined? I thought we had so much in common. We're both driven and passionate. We both love a good chat. It's the first time in a long time I felt like this. Has it been a while since you were in a relationship? Just under a year, but it was a pretty long-term thing, so pretty messy breakup. I took the time to work on myself, understand what went wrong. That's why I'm here. I was ready for something fresh, something different. And then this happened. Jessie glances over at Sophia again as she continues gushing about Ethan. I mean, I knew we were rocky, but wow. She's trying to make you jealous. She's just trying to make you jealous, Jessie. It's textbook. Well, sadly, it's working. And she knew it would. I'm not the type of girl. I'm not the type of guy to jump from girl to girl. I was totally focused on her and making us work. I thought we were good. Guess the public saw it differently. Well, whatever happens, you're in the best place in the world to try out new things. It's really hard to watch someone you like act like this, but it's only been a few days. Just take your time and get to know new people. And have some top-notch conversations with some of the gorgeous ladies. You're right, Kira. Thanks for taking the time to chat. I really appreciate it. He smiles and absentmindedly puts his hand over yours. Whatever happens, it's good to know I've got friends in the villa. Just friends? I'm always here for you, Jessie, even if just being friends isn't exactly where my head's at. Look, I just gotta see what this option does. You're so sweet, Kira. Just like chocolate. How about you try and sleep it off? Yeah, not a bad idea. Night, Kira. Sleep well. Jessie rubs his face and strolls back to his bed. Night, everyone. Sweet dreams! As the lights turn off, you fold yourself into your silky sheets and lay your head down on the pillow. Exhausted from all the drama at the fire pit, the other islanders fall asleep quickly. You look over at the ceiling, gauging whether or not you're ready to sleep. Suddenly, you sit up and see Hayden. Psst, you're awake, Kira. Hayden? I was hoping we could have some alone time, just the two of us. Do you fancy sneaking out to the terrace with me? Can I say no? Will you be okay if I say no? Is that allowed? Oh, Joey, exciting! I think it will stick around for the whole season if you buy it before the 11th. I think. He's like this season's Aussie. Do you think? Say no, say no. He's no Elizabeth. Say no. I appreciate you all. Thank you for validating me. Oh, Jessie is. Jessie and Sophia's vibe is so weird. Jessie flip-flops between being loyal and really liking Sophia and complaining about her and flirting with MC. Yes! It's also kind of a bit Noah. Noah and Hope, because I think Noah was very like that behind Hope's back, and it's not the best. I would say yes, but obviously, but don't. Thank you, Wesley. He's not who you want, so why go? You're so right, Sheila. Yeah, we're on the Elizabeth train. Saving gems by being gay. I love that. That's so true, though. You know what? I'm pretty tired. That's too bad. I was just hoping we could have some quality time together under the stars. Thought it might be romantic. Are you sure you're not up to it? Yeah, I must sleep. As tempting as it sounds, I need to sleep. That's cool. I respect that. Sweet dreams, Sleeping Beauty. Well, I'm not, because you're keeping me awake, sir. Hayden smiles and tiptoes back to his bed. You get comfy and finally drift off to sleep. Soon you're awakened by the bedroom door being creaking open. You look in the darkness and Sophia is attempting to sleep. You look out in the darkness and Sophia is attempting to sneak out. Sophia, where are you going? It's late. Shh. Promised Ethan I'd pay him a nighttime visit. Don't wait up, Kira. You briefly wonder what Sophia's up to, but you're soon overwhelmed by tiredness again and drift off to sleep once more. You slowly wake up and see... We did wake up with a hat on. You slowly wake up and see the other islanders stirring too. Morning, islanders. How did everyone sleep? Morning, Kira. Best sleep ever. These beds are out of this world. I feel like I'm sleeping on a cloud. I'm taking one of these pillows with me. You're already stealing my pillow anyway. Man, I needed all that sleep after the splitting couples drama yesterday. I think we all did. Kinda curious about how today will go now. Feels like everything is up in the air. In a good way or a bad way? Both, I guess. Nothing is set anymore and we don't know if that's the end of the shakeups. Is Ethan still downstairs? I kind of feel like we're going to go outside and like Ethan and Sophia are just going to be having coitus on the loungers or the day beds. I just feel like they are just going to be going at it and we're going to walk out and they're not going to be sly about it either. I think, to be fair, Sophia is the sort of person who would just do it all out in the open and that's great. Don't know if I want to see it though. I don't think I'd want to see anyone getting at it in public. Also, I say that, but in every other season we have been that person. Just saying, just saying. Oh, is Ethan still downstairs? Think so, yeah. Elizabeth climbs out of bed and heads for the door. I need to have a chat with him. See you guys in a bit. Wonder what that will all be about. I'm betting there'll be a few chats going on after the splits. Seems tense. Sophia sits up. Oh, she's here. Sits up with a smirk on her face. Ethan defo wasn't tense last night. Talk about cryptic, Sophia. What happened? Let's just say I had a great night, but I didn't get much sleep. I saw Sophia sneaking out. She's earned no loyalty for me. Because you snuck out to see Ethan? Oh, wow, really? I mean, I wasn't hiding it, but thanks for spilling, Kira. You're not bothered about being as split up as you made out then? Getting a bit jealous, Jessie? Is that what you want? Making me jealous? It's not about you. I just can't help that Ethan is a complete sweetheart. Don't think Elizabeth will be happy about that. She's gonna find out soon enough. They're not a couple anymore, so no biggie. He's so cute too. I can't believe I didn't see it before. Jesse frowns and shakes his head. What happened when you went down there? Sophia shrugs with a cheeky glint in her eyes. That's all I'll say for now. Don't want to cause too much drama so early in the day. Oh, now you're worried about the drama. Sophia opens her mouth to respond, but Jesse's phone buzzes. Oh my days, read it out. Islanders, round up, round up. It's time for the fun fair challenge. Prepare to pucker up and see which couples will win and which will lose. Hashtag fun in the sun. Hashtag all's fair in love. I don't know about you guys, but I'm buzzing for this. A day at the fun fair, lucky us. I just know it's going to be Ag City for some couples. I think my couple will be fine. Especially after I get glammed up. Thank you for the accent, chat! Excuse me? Is Sophia planning to double down on her late night seduction with Ethan at the fair? I am shocked and appalled that she isn't asking me for seduction tips. Ask me how I seduced a photographer on our first day. Go on, ask me. I turned off the lights and waited to see if anything developed. Thank you for the accent, chat. I appreciate you. Still waiting, to be fair. It's been 2 years. But is Sophia now fully focused on Ethan? Tune in next time to find out. What do we think, friends? What do we think? Did we enjoy that episode? Actually, me waffling for almost... Oh, I was going to say it's only been 3 hours, but then my timer updated. It's been a bit longer than that, really, hasn't it? Thank you so much to everyone who has liked the live stream today. I really appreciate you. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. I think you're right as well, Cass. I was reading as I was going, and you're right. It's definitely very similar to season 2, which is nice. But I'm hoping it goes well and it bodes well because of that. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Don't forget, we are going to have a Discord night for anyone who is over the age of 18. We are going to be watching Megan in the Discord tonight. Alfie, if you want to come and join us as well, please feel free. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much to Joe for hosting that as well. Thank you so much to my wonderful mods for being here. Thank you so much to all of you for being here too. If you were lurking, if you were watching, if you were chatting, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wesley. I appreciate you. What did I say, Megan? I meant Mandy. Mandy. No, Mandy, not Megan. Not Megan. Mandy. Mandy. Sorry. Alfie, you'll have to watch that on your own time. Sorry, 2 girls' names that both begin with an M. Wait until next week when we go and watch Melissa. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. I will be continuing Sims. Absolutely, I will. I want that series to go really well. So keep an eye on it. If you're not already in the Discord, keep an eye on the community posts and like your notifications on here, because I will post hopefully, or you'll see a live stream notification in advance about when we're going live with The Sims. Coda! Coda! Coda, thank you so much. Can we get some love in chat for Coda, please? Thank you so much. That's incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for the corgi with the fireworks. That's so cute. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That is amazing of you. Thank you so much. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the description everyone who supports, like financially or otherwise. But all of the bits, the subs, the donos, I always put them at the end credits of the very last episode, but I think I'm going to put them in the descriptions for the episodes as well. So thank you so much, Coda. I appreciate you so much. That is incredibly kind. And thank you so much, everyone, for all the love in chat. That is amazing. That is so wonderful. Thank you. And thank you for everyone who is hearting the stream as well. That is amazing. Coda, thank you so much. That's incredibly, incredibly kind. Thank you so, so, so much. It's because of you and donations like that that I can keep streaming and doing this full time. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It will happen in the Discord, I think maybe in about like 15 minutes usually. It happens like 15 minutes after the stream, but it will be like imminently. Thank you, Coda. I appreciate you. Thank you. I think you did, Nira. I love the name Coda. Coda is such a pretty name. It reminds me of something, and I don't know what it is. I think there's a character I know called Coda, and I'm not sure. Also, have I got 2 music tracks playing? I'm so sorry if that's like really annoying. I do. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Coda. You are incredibly kind. Thank you. Oh, Brother Bear, that's it. I love that name. Ever since I watched Brother Bear. I've only seen it once, and I watched it in my adult life as well. But I love it. I love it a lot. That's okay, Wesley. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Everyone have a lovely rest of your day. I will put on the Discord and the community post when I'm live next with this one as well. I cannot wait to get The Sims back. I'm so excited to do Sims Love Island again. Thank you so much. And thank you again, Coda. You are a wonderful, wonderful person. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who is here chatting, enjoying the waffles, because we did waffle a lot today. I appreciate you lots. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. You are lovely people, all of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.